Hello and welcome back again, everyone, to RollerCoaster Tycoon 3. We are in the wild expansion, moving on from Insect World to Rocky Coasters. A poorly run safari park nearby has been shut down. It will be great publicity if you rehouse the neglected animals and release them into the wild when they are healthy. You'll need to turn this established theme park into an animal sanctuary and use all your animal experience to make it. Will do. Let's try it out. Okie dokie hunky dory. Let's look at the objectives. We need to release 5 hippos and what is this? A roller coaster with an excitement of 6.5. Oh, that's easy. Park rating of 500. That's easy. We need to release 8 camels and 11 rhinos. Okay. What? Hold on. Oh, I'm in free look mode. Whoops. I always switch to free look so I can take screenshots for my videos, and I often forget to switch it back. There we go. Much better. Alright. I must say, it seems like it's easier to kind of get around in this compared to Planet Coaster, or I'm just not used to it. In my new Planet Coaster video that I just published, and I have to thank you all for how well it's doing. The reception, overwhelmingly positive. Thank you so much to everyone who's watched it, enjoyed it, liked, commented, all those good things. I did get a pretty funny comment pointing out that I recorded it in 720p in 2024 with an RTX 4070 Super in it. That was an accident. I didn't realize I could change that. I didn't really look too closely at the settings. But anyway, let's look at this. What are the stats on this? Excitement rating, 6.27. And we need to have a roller coaster of 6.5 excitement, so this doesn't cut it. Also an excitement, we need 2 roller coasters with that stat to win Tycoon. Now I wonder if I could artificially inflate the ratings on this ride by building things adjacent to it like scenery. So let's take a look. Let's get some African style acacia trees, maybe a colossal banyan tree, maybe a baobab. Am I saying that right? Baobab? I'm not sure if I'm saying it right. That ruined my sports, darn it. However you say it, let's plant this somewhere where it won't ruin the terrain around it. Oh, here we go. Oh, yes. So get those bits of scenery, and I think we have to test it again once we incorporate these to make sure they actually take effect. I'm not sure. But in any case, that should improve the stats a little bit. Now let's look at other options, like scenery in here. Let's turn off Western Spooky Space and see what we have left. Dinosaur skeleton body. Well, no one needs to know that it's dinosaurs specifically. That could be anybody's skeleton. Maybe a tail nearby. And what else do we have? Giant insects. Gross. We have boulders. Oops, messed up my support. I try not to damage my support structure because the supports they look good with the rest of the ride. I don't want to detract from the ride's appearance by ruining the supports. And that messed it up. Okay. Now with that, let's look at the... Well, first of all, let's see if the excitement updated. I can't remember. I'm pretty sure it doesn't change. Oh yeah, it went up a little bit. I wonder if it'll go up more as we expand the park and build more things around it. I'm not sure. Let me look at my finances. We have a loan of $15,000. Yikes! With a 20% interest rate. That's terrible. Let's pay that off as fast as possible. So let me pay it down a little bit so we stop paying interest and just leave it at $5,000 so we can kind of just progress a little bit in this park before we lose any more money to it. What are these? Sand stuff? Oh yeah, it's this. Yeah, so 2 path types mixed together by the look of it. Let's bring this all the way down to the ground. Look what I did. I wonder if I can fix that with this tool. There it goes. Yeah. It's a little finicky. There it goes. One more. Hey, join up. Perfect. And then the back is kind of concealed. We'll just leave it. No one needs to know. Right then. I just had a funny brain fart. I was like, why is this tile discolored? And I'm like, oh yeah, because there's sand on it, obviously. I wonder, let me use the dirt instead, just because it stands out against the sand. And I don't think we can fit a lot of things on this little plateau, so I think this will just be a place where we, like a halfway point as we work our way down here. So, Let's go straight into a staircase. And then maybe a landing and do a bit of a switchback sequence so we can work our way down this hillside without encroaching on the land below. Except that this cliff face here is not going to let me. Delete that. Delete that. Ugh. Let me build it. Oh, I can't do that. Never mind. Okay, forget that. I deleted that rock for nothing. Although, put the landing back. I want that. Switch back here. Oh, we're just barely out of range. Okay, so landing and then a ramp. And the reason I don't follow the ramp right after the stairs is because in my head that's just not safe. That's a tripping hazard. It's a yeah. Anyway, now we have this space to work. So let's expand the path this way and make it loop around. Get out of the way, you disgusting cactus. Sorry, I didn't mean to be so aggressive to that cactus. Cactuses have rights too. Okay. Right up to this, what is this, a canyon? Yeah, it's a canyon. A deep canyon. So maybe we'll put a fence there. Delete that cactus. I am in violation of cactus rights. Take that, you filthy cactus. How do we spend... Holy, that was an expensive staircase. Jeez. Okay. Yikes. Let's build some flat rides. Start off with the good old chair swing. One of the classic, easily recognizable rides that we all know from any county fair that we've ever been to, or state fair. Pretty much a staple of any theme park. At least any small-scale theme park. I feel like larger parks tend to not... Well, they can have them, just not as a... Anyway, let's open it. Look at the stats, which are... No! Delete you! Look at the stats, which are not the best. But we can charge $2.20 for it, so I'm not too worried. Close! There we go. Wonderful. Our first flat ride. That's a thrill ride. Let's add a junior ride, like a merry-go-round, and place it right over here. Beautiful. Let's open it. Oh, hey! Dancing Bears Closure. To save the Dancing Bears Sanctuary... No, I read that wrong. The Save the Dancing Bears Sanctuary has closed. Show your support and sell 40 bear ears using the Safari Toy stall for great publicity. I accept the challenge. Absolutely. That looks like an easy one. Let's see, 153, so we can charge $1.50 for this merry-go-round. Let's build a few of those. Although, we don't have a lot of guests in this park, so actually completing this objective may be tricky. So we gotta start it right away. Let me pause so we don't waste any time until I already have these up. Okay, Safari stall right at the entrance. Let's turn off everything except for the, what was it, bear ears? Wait, are these even the right things? I think these are the wrong things. Okay, delete this. Oops, maybe it was the other stall. Whoa, hold on a minute. Safari Toys stall. Oh, I clicked on the Safari hats. Oops. Safari Toys. That's this one. Although I guess I could have a hat stall there too, whatever. So, open that. Monkey ear, no. Antelope ear, no. I'm turning everything off just to ensure that all the sales we get are the bear ears. Let's turn that up to $1. We'll turn it up higher once we meet the objective successfully, but for now, boom. Okay, so that's the first one. We just synchronized it so all the other Safari Toy stalls we build will have the same items and the same prices for said items. Let's place that right there. Open for business. And maybe one more down here by the merry-go-round. And hopefully this will be sufficient to meet that objective. What was it, 40 units? That's a lot of units. Okay. Sweet. Now I think we also need food at some point. It's in some place. I think... let's not think about it yet. We have more important things to worry about than people's stomachs. Let's go with a gentle ride, since we have a thrill ride and a junior ride. I think a circus would be a fun addition. So let's plop this right here. Okay. Beautiful. Open up. And then we have this little gap here. It's a little small for any kind of rides. I wonder if we should dedicate this place to be our food court. If I do this, then we can have a sort of roundabout. Yeah, I think I like this. Close. What was the stats for this? 210. So we can charge $2.10 per admission. Boom. And that's a beautiful thing. Time for food. Let's start with dino burgers. Let's open. Now I was told recently in a comment that I think I can increase all these by 40 cents when I make them all customer's choice. So let me try that, unless I'm remembering incorrectly because I don't have it in front of me. If I got it wrong, I apologize. I believe you. It's just I may have misremembered what you said. So if it doesn't work out, it's not your fault. Let's get, what else? What is this? Croc tails? Oh no, I'm out of money. The puns in this game crack me up. They crack me like an egg for breakfast. Where's the... Come back. Croc tails. Oh yeah. And again, customer's choice, which saves me the trouble of determining how much everything gets. What was that initially? I just lost count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think this is supposed to be. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I don't know. Something like that. Now, unlike RollerCoaster Tycoon 2, where a single food stall can serve an unlimited number of people at once, in RollerCoaster Tycoon 3 they have a more realistic approach in the sense that if a stall is too busy, people will pass it because they don't want to deal with all the crowdedness. So, while that does reduce the effectiveness of individual stalls, it does add to the sense of immersion in this game. It seems more realistic, so I appreciate that. So we have multiple options. I also like that it gives you a reason to build multiple stalls next to each other, because in RollerCoaster Tycoon 2, you can just build a single burger stall here and a single burger stall up there, and probably call that good for the whole duration of the playthrough. But in RollerCoaster Tycoon 3, there's a reason to have variety and to build all the other stuff, so that's pretty cool. Let's see, coconut drinks. Boom. Open. Customer's choice for ice and cream, but not ice cream. Rest in peace. No ice cream in your coconut drinks. Sorry, folks. How much money do I have left? I think I have enough for maybe 1 or 2 more stalls. So let's get a bathroom. That was $225. I think I can afford 1 more stall. Perhaps a first aid room. No, it's $250. Darn it. Okay, in just a minute. In just a minute, I'll be able to afford it. And kablooey! Now I'm broke. Completely and utterly broke. I have no money in my pockets. Well, I have 45 cents. I have a quarter and a couple of dimes. Ain't that brilliant? How are we doing with this objective? So far, we've sold 23 out of the 40. So we've sold more than half, and we have more than half of the time remaining. So we're well on course to finishing that successfully, so I'm not worried about that. Whoa, this guy just did a flip. I knew we had these animatronics in our inventory. I didn't realize they did tricks, though. Cool. You made his horse buckle underneath him. Probably shouldn't jump on your horse's back. That's not very nice. Let's hire some staff while I'm thinking about it before I forget. We need an engineer? No, what is this guy? A mechanic. We'll train him up so he is happier and less lazy. Let's train him one more time. I can't afford him to train him again. Okay, never mind. Okay, we'll just keep leaving the way he is. And this dude will be tasked with cleaning up everyone's trash. He is pretty lazy, so we'll discipline him. Now his laziness is down to 10%. And I can't do anything about it because we're broke. So we're hiring people, but don't tell them that I may not be able to pay them. Where do I put this guy? Probably down here. Or actually, yeah, this is where the food court is. This is where most of my janitors should be, isn't it? Oh, you're fired. Why did I hire this guy? He doesn't want to be here and he's a little lazy. Here we go. This guy I can work with. Less lazy, and he's pretty happy. I don't know. His face is green. I'd like it to turn yellow. You know, the employees in this game are chameleons because their faces change colors with their moods. So you could say their faces are more like mood rings than chameleons, actually. I'm just kidding. That's a graphic to indicate their mood. What am I talking about? Anyway, let's see. I think we could optimize this better if we swapped the entrance and the exit. So let me close this. Close, I say. And, where is... Yes. Move the exit here, move the entrance there, and we need to swap these for each other. That is not the same path type, but I'm all for it. No, don't go up. There we go. Now, I think these trains could potentially be longer, couldn't they? Except that if they are longer, they may have more momentum when they crest these hills, and there's a possibility they could crash. So I wonder, can I increase the cars per train? Okay, 3. What was it before? Okay, 3 cars of 2 versus 2 cars of 3. Nope, let's just leave it the way it was. Oh, hey, we did it! Yay, publicity boost. I assume publicity means more people come to the park. But anyway, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. So we're just going to open this again. Back to the way it was. Would be nice if we had more capacity on it, though. Let me see. We did set the price, right? Oh, no, we didn't. So with an excitement of $6.34, we could probably charge $6.30. Very good. All right, now at this point, all we have to do is wait. There's nothing else I can really do unless I take out a loan. So let's just let people do their thing, work their magic, spend their money, line my pockets with their life savings, spend grandma's retirement, you know, all that good stuff. Let's get some garbage cans to control the litter that we'll be facing in this park. Yeah, come back. Oh, I just remembered. Now that we have finished the objective, we can fix... And I close you. No! We can fix the toy stalls to have all of the potential items. Let's get tiger ears, monkey toy. What is this, moose antlers? No, that's antelope bobber. All right, bear ears. I think that's all the items. So let's turn all of them up to $1.25. Assuming I can get away with that price. I'll have to turn them down if they don't sell. $1.25. And now the other one, or the other two, rather, will have automatically synchronized to this one because I have synchronized stalls of this type checked. So there we go. Hopefully that gets us more sales. Let's speed up the place again and place more bins. Here we go. Safari bin. Why is that floating? Okie dokie. Hey! We actually have a couple of stalls up here already. I didn't realize there were food stalls up here. Let's check the prices on those. Is this one synchronized? Did I ever do that to this one? Oh no, it's because it's a dino burger stall. Okay. I'm going to assume that the offerings in this one are identical. Yep, they're identical. Okay, well, I guess we just have to go through the motions again and turn all of these up by 40 cents. Whoop, too far. So $2.70 and $4.90. Beautiful. And this is the only drink stall we have, so boom, 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 boom. And turn all these up by 40 cents. So, I'm less experienced with RollerCoaster Tycoon 3 compared to RollerCoaster Tycoon 2, and by extension RollerCoaster Tycoon 1, because it's similar to RollerCoaster Tycoon 2. So, I always win when I play these scenarios, just because, well, a big part of it is all the help that you've given me and explanations in the comments over the months. But I always win, but it's often a close call, and I almost lose much of the time, because I often struggle financially. And I think little things like this, understanding that I could charge more than I have been charging based on what I just did with the customer's choice, things like that will really help, because all those little expenses tend to pile up over time. So a big thank you to every one of you who have given me suggestions and helped me learn how this game works. Let me see, what should I do next? We are turning out a profit, which is good to see. I think we have room right here for a ride. So let's look at the options and pick something appropriate to the scenario. A launched freefall could be cool. Also because it's pretty small and fits well in this space. But I think before I do that, I want to expand over here, and I need to pick a way of doing that before I cut myself off. So let's do this. Landing, ramp to the ground, ramp to the ground. There we go, something like that. And then this, I guess we'll go up again. And that's a beautiful thing. Let's see. I don't want to kill the cactus for nothing, so let's do this. connect there, and this can come down like this. Beautiful. Now I can fill the space here without worrying about cutting off my potential avenues of expansion. Bumbling Bobs is still broken. Consider hiring more mechanics. I wonder if my existing mechanic is getting lazier because I never maxed him out. So let's train him one more time. I think he was at 1% when I trained him the first time. So training is in order. And this guy is more lazy than he started. Oh wait, no, I never trained him anyway. Never mind. I think the laziness does increase over time unless you stomp it out and bring it down to 0 by sending them to training. Although I may be wrong, it may be possible that they still gradually accumulate laziness. I'm not sure. If someone could correct me in the comments as to how exactly that works, that would be really cool. Ooh, that's cool. It's called something else in Planet Coaster. Enterprise. Now let me just grab what I was going to do before. Launched freefall. Launched freefall. Where did you go? Where is ya? Oh, a roto drop. There's another option. And don't pause, world. Keep on rolling. Keep on rolling, I say. Okay, I'm not sure how tall I can make this. There's a design I always use when I play RollerCoaster Tycoon 2 because I know it always works. I think I build it 170 feet tall. But here in RollerCoaster Tycoon 3, I don't know if there's a convention for the optimal tower height. So I'm just going to take a guess and call it a day. Let's add the entrance and the exit. Let's put the exit over there. And the entrance over here. And I think logistically this is how you would see a lot of flat rides, is having the entrance and the exit on opposite sides, because it decongests it. People exit on this side while people enter on this side, so they're not getting in each other's ways, supposedly, is the theory. So, did I just open that? No! Test. Oh, look at these poor souls. They thought they were going to ride it, and then they had to turn around. But how are they in their right minds thinking they were going to ride this? It's never been tested before. Okay, nice stats. Let's charge, I think, $6 for this. Normally what I do for prices is I use the excitement rating and then round up or down. So in this case, as 7.6, I would round up to 480. But because the intensity and the nausea are so high, and they also contribute to the price, I think I can get away with $1 and for $1.20 more than I would normally charge. Yep, there we go. People are willing to pay it. Good to see. Unless they make the decision here instead of over there. Oh, nope, there we go. Cool. So with that, we're making more money. We can afford to build more rides. So let's add another thrill ride. I saw the Claw of Doom, which fits. It does fit here, but it's touching the path. Darn it. I try not to have the rides touch the paths usually. But then again, why not? Why am I so stingy about how exactly I place it? Actually, no, I don't have room for the entrance and exit, so screw that. Circus 1 has just had to make an emergency stop. Well, what, the elephant step on someone? Speaking of elephants, I need to think about my enclosures, but I'm having too much fun with these basic things. Thing. Let's place this here. Place the entrance over there by this ramp and the exit over here by this ramp. And grab the dirt. Here we go. The drit. I saw this funny post years ago where it was an advertisement, a sign that says, need drit. And then another sign someone posted, what is drit? And then the original poster replied, where's your punctuation? And then a third sign with a professional laminated sign, need signs? Drit cheap? Spelling free. Spelling and grammar free, I mean. Anyway. Or no, grammar, punctuation. I don't remember what it was. It was just kind of a silly sign. It was like people who rage at each other on social media before social media was a thing. So it's like out in the world. They're out there touching grass and raging at each other. It's like road rage. I don't endorse road rage. Don't do that. That's a really smart way to get yourself hurt. So don't do that. Okay, well, this is filling up fast. There's a lot of demand for these rides, it seems. And $4.20 seems to be the appropriate price for this. So yeah, look, we are turning out a profit very quickly. Well, I guess maybe not quickly. We are speeding up the world. It's probably why we're earning so much, but we're doing good. I can say that. We're doing good. Now, I'm going to change the colors on some of these so they stand out more against the ground. Blue and red seems to be a good color combo for that one. Circus 1 is still broken. Consider hiring more mechanics. Fine, I'll hire another one. I can afford it now. I have my rides, so I probably should anyway, so send you off to college. Now you're a certified repair technician dude. Boop. Drop this dude there. He is extremely lazy, my goodness. Discipline brings him down to 24%, and then a little bit of training to polish it off back down to 0. Fast and efficient. Now the world sped up. I don't think I finished placing garbage cans. I got distracted with something, so let's go back to placing all of our litter bins, also known as garbage cans, and then maybe think about benches as well. I really like these safari bins. I like the look of them. They remind me of the aesthetic style or the look of the precursor orbs in the old game Jak and Daxter, which I grew up with. Maybe that's why I like them. I don't know. Probably not even meant to look like those. It's just a coincidence. Anyway, I like them. They look like little basket barrel thingies. And I think this is just about everywhere. That should be sufficient. Now let's think about benches. We have these funky safari benches. How do these look in context with everything else? Are they carved out of wood or stone? I can't really tell from the texture, but let's just stay consistent and use them. Lots of benches there. Let's have benches by the roller coaster. There is a lot of vomit here, probably because of the lack of benches. There will be a lot of vomit here if there isn't already, because this is a high nausea ride. Same with this one, so benches close to the exit, and also the chair swing thingy. And then just benches everywhere. Just spaced out. What am I saying? Interspersed is the word I think I wanted, throughout the park. Boomity bimmity bomb. Lots of benches by the food court so people can sit down and eat, or wait for the buddies to finish. Hold up. Is the circus playing the same sound effects that it does in RollerCoaster Tycoon 2? I actually just remembered. I think I discovered that already, but I forgot. Hold on, let me finish placing these and then we'll go listen to it. That's interesting. Oh, quick question for all of you RollerCoaster Tycoon 3 fans. You're actually kind of a minority in my audience because my RollerCoaster Tycoon 3 videos typically don't get very many views compared to my other content. I still produce it. I think I'll probably retire RollerCoaster Tycoon 3 as soon as I finish the Wild expansion, because at that point I've played all of the scenarios in RollerCoaster Tycoon 3. I may occasionally revisit sandbox mode and do challenges or things there, but for the most part I think I'm going to finish once I finish with the Wild expansion, just because it's just not been very successful on my channel, and I have to think about the welfare of the channel and what the rest of the audience may want. But anyway, I have a question for you. The way I've started editing these videos is because, well, I guess I could change it in the settings. Basically, the music in this game is so quiet unless you get really close to a ride. Like, look at this. If I select the chair swing, give it a song, Savannah, I can't hear it. Well, now I hear the circus. What the heck? Here we go. I think I hear it. Yep, I hear it, but barely. And if I zoom out, I can't hear it. So let's deselect that. No music. So what I've started doing is I've started just having RollerCoaster Tycoon 3 tracks playing in the background like a playlist. I mean, you've been listening to it the whole time you've been watching this, so you already know this, of course. But do you prefer the old style from like the original RollerCoaster Tycoon, or yeah, like the most of the videos in the from RollerCoaster Tycoon 3 that I did from the base game didn't have music at all except for what came from the rides. So for most of the time you couldn't hear the music. It was more recently that I started adding music in the background and turning off the ride music. But anyway, I'm getting tongue-tied here. Which version do you prefer, I guess, is the bottom line question. And I have money! Let's turn down our loan again so we stop paying interest. Let's see. Turn that down. Okay, well now we're kind of floundering. There we go. Turn out a profit. Let's look at our finances. How are we doing? Ride tickets are making not very much, actually. Interesting. No one's riding the circus. Why is no one riding the circus? It's 210. Oh, I know they are. It's just not very popular. I get it. Yeah, there we go. Now there's people riding it. Huh. Interesting. Here we go. Here goes nothing. Here we go. Here goes. How many different ways can you say here we go? I do like that there's variety in this game. In RollerCoaster Tycoon 1 and 2, it's just always the same things over and over again. Whee! Look at this thing go. Let's ride it. Just for funsies. Slow the world down. That's disorienting. Ah is right. What is even happening? If I look around... Oh, hey! Fancy seeing you here. That's awkward. Okay, let's hop off at that. So, let me fast forward the world again. We're not making a whole lot of money, are we? We need to have animal enclosures, and I need to think about where exactly I'm going to put those. I could put some up here, I suppose. So let's try to expand the park up to this plateau. To this level. No, 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 no. Go up, I say. Let's go up again. I think we have to go up like this, actually. Yikes. Okay, looks like it's going to be more difficult to get up there. What happened to the land? What the? Hold on. Fix. That was weird. It's like it automatically moved to accommodate the path. Anyway, it looks like I may have to do a sort of switchback thing again to make it up the side of this hill. So, let's start by going up. Or no, let's go here. Then go up this way. And is this tall enough? It is not, but we're getting there. I think this is the level we want. Yep, the ramp did it. Beautiful, although I think I want to have the ramp in the middle of things. Let's push it back a tad. There we go. Much more aesthetic. So we have these two flat tiles, and the ramp in the middle. Beautiful. Ooh, killer whale show. Where would I ever build that? There's no water. I'd have to make my own pool. Make my own lake, as it were. Anyway, let's have an enclosure right here. I think this spot up here, we're either going to have the path expand over here to... Yes, actually I think we're going to do that. Delete that tree. Let's expand this path, go back to the crazy pavers, and reach through this way. And we'll have an enclosure up here, and then we'll have another enclosure here, and perhaps one up here that we'll have to have accessible to the path. Accessible, however you say that. Okay, let's see. Okay, so there'll be an enclosure there. Maybe some enclosures up here, and this should start going up, I think. Up steep again. There we go. Nice. Fortunately for us, most of this is pretty flat, pretty smooth. We are not earning a whole lot. What is the deal? Why are we not earning very much? Huh. Interesting. Maybe we have too many staff members all chewing up our profits. Oh well, we'll just keep expanding and try to keep this park efficient and effective. Let's add an enclosure. Or actually, no, let's look at the animals first. We need to sell camels, right? So if I look at Tycoon... No, it's Entrepreneur. We need 8 camels, 5 hippos, and 11 rhinos. So camels require a wooden fence, which is the cheapest. So let's start with that because it's the easiest, most accessible option here. Something like that. And that fence over there looks weird. So let's delete it. Much better. Okay, let's add a house. Herbivore house? Large herbivore house for camels, hippos. But yeah, camels are a lot bigger than you might expect. They're pretty big. Pretty large. Whoops, where'd the game go? Oh, I pressed my Windows key instead of my Z key. Oopsie. Let's put a camel house right in this corner. And immediately we have a staff member that just got hired with it. Come here. She is not happy. You are fired. Okay, let's hire her replacement. This one is extremely lazy and... Oops. I did not mean to fire her. I was trying to click the discipline button. Whoops. Oh, but this one's better anyway. 20% laziness and pretty happy. So, yay, she's happy. Beautiful, and 0% laziness. So now that we have the enclosure, let's add the camel. Oh, no. Let's landscape first. So slow the world down. Or actually, no, speed the world up. We're earning money this whole time. Let's grab this tool and make ourselves a little canyon of sorts. Oh no, I messed up my path. Darn it! No! Okay. I think there's an easy solution to this if I just, Hey, we fixed it. No problem. No harm, no foul. Okay, back to this. Let's have... Yeah, something like that. A little watering hole. Beautiful. Let me just double check where the camels can step. Okay, so the camels won't be able to go over here, but we don't need to know that. I mean, the guests don't need... I mean, you know it because I just showed you, but it's not important. Camels. How expensive are you? Okay, we have rescued camels, and we have rescued baby camels. Interesting. So we need to nurse these guys back to health. Let's grab a few males, a few females, and let them breed up the rest that we need. So I think this is... What is that, 6? And we need 8. So they'll give birth to a couple, and then we'll start selling them. Oh, you poop so fast. Yuck. Let's change the feeding frequency to often on this house. Very good. Beautiful. Now, let's hear something funny. I always avoid the cactuses when I'm doing African-style foliage, but Africa has cactuses. I don't know why, but I always think of cactus like this mid-southwestern United States thing. No! Cactuses exist around the world, but I always think of them as a Wild West plant, which they're totally not. They exist everywhere. So, cactuses fit right in with my camels. And camels have a specialized mouth that has a kind of protective plate on the roof of their mouth, I think, where they literally eat cactus and crush it in their mouth and they don't get pricked. Or maybe they get a little pricked, but they don't care. They couldn't care less. That is not what I wanted to build. Turn off spooky. I wanted the western stuff. Here we go. A dead tree. Or maybe no, let's not have a dead tree. Let's have a living tree. Maybe an acacia tree right on the water's edge. Beautiful. Giving them all shade. Yeah, this is looking great. Okay. Now with the water here and with my camels pooping everywhere, this place should be very fertile. So let's adjust the way the ground looks. Let's make the water itself mud in the base. So mud down there. And now we'll do a kind of alternating grass sand pattern to come up with a texture that looks more like a savanna. Or what I imagine a savanna color might look like. I don't know. But you see how I alternate? I saw this trick in the ostrich scenario. I don't know. I forgot what it's called. The scenario that had all the ostriches is you do this diagonal zigzag thing with 2 different textures, and the game averages the color between the 2, and then you get this color. And it looks like a kind of a parched, dry, grassy desert of sorts, you know? So little tricks. Little tricks like that. You kind of have to observe and copy, I guess. I actually did that when I was learning to use FL Studio, as one of the demo projects had a synth that I liked. So I looked at it and I looked at all the settings, and then I just copied every single setting over to a separate instance of Citrus. Citrus is one of the synthesizers. Sorry, I didn't give context before I started talking about that. Anyway, so I started copying it, and while I didn't understand everything I was doing, I did reproduce the sound, and going through the motions and kind of seeing what each control did massively improved my understanding of how FL Studio, or specifically the Citrus synthesizer, works. So it was a pretty cool process. And this poor girl is getting overrun by all these camels. There's too much poop in here. I just realized this place isn't even churning out profit. I don't have a gallery. Let's have a smallish or a medium-sized gallery here. And let's charge, with 6 camels, we could probably charge $6, I assume. Could be wrong. $6 and one more there. What the heck? I don't want this. That looks dangerous. Let's put a fence there. That's silly. Chain link fence. Why can't I build it there? Huh. They can't share tiles with the path. That's interesting. Or maybe would I like pine wood better? What if I paint this? Paint this to a woodier color. Let's put a pine wood fence here. Yeah, that looks alright. Clayton the camel's enclosure is overcrowded. Consider making it really overcrowded? I never would have guessed. I thought it was pretty big already. Huh. Oh, I never opened this. Oops. I can't afford viewing gallery 1. I'm not paying that much to go in viewing gallery 1. Fine. $5. Chew on that. Now, as far as crowdedness goes, I wonder if that accounts for the tiles that they can actually walk on, or if that just accounts for the total tiles covered by the enclosure. I'm not sure how the game computes that, but I wonder if we could simply expand the fence a little bit to include areas that camels can't even go, if that will fix it or not. And I think I want to delete the... There we go. Yeah, do that. So that might help. I have a feeling it isn't going to help. Oh well, they might just be a little crowded. As long as it doesn't affect their health. If we look at this one who's turning circles like it's drunk, health is much better. Actually, I might be able to sell it. Let me see. I have to release animals into the wild. Or not sell it, I have to release it. Release animal must be 95% health. So whatever this is appears to not be 95%. So we'll have to just watch it. Oh, it's going up. Let's see. This one looks closer. Nope, they're not there. This one is there. Okay, so release you. Boom. Little publicity boost. Get a virtue signal to the world and go and posture. Look at me. Look how great I am. Look, I'm saving these animals. I'm just kidding. People who do this are really good, honorable people. For example, Ben Christie, the owner of the Urban Rescue Ranch. Massive respect to him and everything he does. I love his channel. He's hilarious. I'm a regular viewer of his. He actually responded to one of my comments. A little mini clout moment. I left this funny comment where he was, I think it was one of his episodes where he had, it might have been Tommy in it or one of the other famous YouTubers visiting his place, and he was calling them as villagers, and that he trapped them together inside his greenhouse and told them to start breeding. Kind of like how you do like villager breeder farms in Minecraft. Hey, we're making money, look at that. Anyway, obviously they couldn't stay there, so his guests went home, but to fit into the lore of the game, his explanation was that his villagers died. So I left a comment that basically said, oh, it's because you didn't have enough torches, so zombies probably spawned and killed your precious... zombies probably spawned and killed your villagers. So he actually replied. He said, yes, I know, I'm sorry, but we're learning. We're doing our best here. Something like that. It was hilarious. Anyway. Let's buy a few more camels because we haven't actually sold enough to win. So let's buy a few more. And now that we've sold them all, we have to turn these down because they're not going to earn any money. Let's go 250. Will people pay 250? Oh, they'll pay 260. Look at that. I think rhinos are huge animals, so I'm going to delete this strip of path and dedicate this whole space to be an enclosure. So let's drag this across. Boom. Now, I assume rhinos need a electric fence because they're so big and powerful. Let me check. Rhinos need, yep, electric fence. Or actually, was it rhinos or was it hippos? Oh, I gotta sell hippos. Okay, fine. Maybe a bigger spot, like up here could be the rhinos. So let's make a hippo enclosure here. Let's grab, they also need a electric fence because hippos are dangerous. Hippos kill way more people every year than crocodiles do by like a huge margin. People often don't realize how dangerous hippos are. They are extremely aggressive, they are extremely fast in the water, and they will come for you. Hippos are not nice animals. I mean, they're nice in that they're cool and I like hippos, but hippos don't like me. I'd be deluding myself if I thought they were, or thought they did. So, what am I even talking about? Let's expand this. Kind of a lopsided enclosure. I'm just trying to mold it to the ground, or mold it to the terrain. Let's delete some of those corners that look a little awkward. There we go. Wonderful. Now for the hippo house. I think we need a large herbivore house. Yep, hippo is included there. Okay, so let's turn this. Toggle. Okay, it's automatically snapping the land to it, but it looks like these cactuses, cacti? What's plural for cactus? I'm not sure. And these rocks are in the way, so delete those. Booyah. So now we have a house for the hippos, the hungry hippos, not infrequent, often. And how's this employee? 70% laziness, my goodness. My cat just woke up and I think she may want to leave soon, so I might have to jump up and go rescue her. The cat's sleeping on my bed. Wait, where'd you go? Did I fire her? Oh no, I didn't mean to do that. I clicked the wrong button. No! Oh, you poor soul. Anyway, let's just hire a replacement. Hire a replacement. This one is not very lazy and already pretty happy, so that's good to see. A second round of training. Look, she's all teeth. She's all smiley. Very good. So now that we have her running around, she gets a check every week, but I don't actually have any hippos for her to take care of, so let's fix that. But first, hippos need water. They don't actually need water in this game. That's not a part of the game. But for the sake of my imagination, they need water. So let's get a big pool of water right here and fill it. There we go. And let me double check that the hippos can actually... Okay, good. They can walk around it. Wonderful. Let's buy them darn hippos. Hippopotamus. Rescue hippo, rescue hippo. How many do we need? 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, that's 5. But we are going to sell some of them, and I don't want to just delete the enclosure. So let's have more than 5, have a few extras, and let them all recover their health and become happy and healthy, and we'll release them. So let's change this landscape the same way we did over here and make it look like a savanna. So turn this down to 1. And commence the zigzag. This is tedious. Here's a funny thing that isn't fair at all. You get to listen to the RollerCoaster Tycoon 3 music. I have no music because I add it in post. So this is just boring for me. I think I'm following the pattern pretty well so far. Why are they all, what are they doing? Are they playing Twister? They're all dancing in their own poop. I don't understand what they're doing, but whatever. As long as they're not trapped, as long as I have free access to the rest of the enclosure and don't cause my inspector to tell me they're crowded. Okay, now we'll change the base of the lake, or the pond rather, to be mud. Very good. Let's have some dirt over here, kind of in the back. Nice. So this looks better. Let's add some foliage to complete the place. Oh, I just realized I forgot. I need galleries. I need money. Let's put that there, and with, what was that? 8? Did I build 8 or 7? I think of 7 hippos. Hippos are large animals, so I could probably get away with $7. Booyah. Oh, heck yeah. Come on, folks. I said I was going to say people, but then I switched it to folks at the last minute, but it was too late. We need another animal keeper. There's too much poop in here. Let's see. Staff. Animal keeper, clean up that poop. And no falling on... Oh, she fell on her face. I was going to say not to do that. She fell in it again. What is wrong with you? Now she is happy and efficient. Cleaning up all that mess. How's this gal doing? I can't hold still. Click. There we go. Why is she so lazy? I trained you, I thought. Okay, fine. More training for you. No laziness allowed. Maybe it's because she still had some residual laziness? I'm not sure. Sometimes I train them up and the laziness stays at 0, and sometimes it creeps back up. I'm not sure if that's because they weren't actually at 0 and I just missed it because it was close enough. I'm not sure how you get it to stay there, or if that's just a natural part of the game that I haven't really paid attention to and it's been going on the whole time. Who knows? Not me, clearly. Oh yes, this place is looking fabulous. You could even say fabulistic, in fact. Splendidly umptious. Possibly precarious? What am I saying? Delete this rock and build that tree. That's a beautiful thing. I haven't built any custom coasters yet, so I think that should be our next step. This is 2 out of the 3 enclosures, well on the way to bringing us to victory. This hippo got really healthy really fast. That's wonderful. And people are spending money on the galleries, so that's good to see. And I think my last enclosure, which is going to have rhinos, will be up here. So, all of this space is available to build roller coasters, although maybe a little excessive to go all the way down there. So first, let's add a few more flat rides just to flesh out this plateau before we start building roller coasters over there. Rides. What do I have? Insanity, that's this one. Rotodrop, we have that. Rotor and Rotovator. I'm pretty sure those are kind of similar. Oh, a Skysling, fun. Okay. Let's open this. Look at the stats. 4.56, that's crazy. I think we could charge $5 because the stats elsewhere are, hello ducks, do you know? No! No escape. Wait, I gotta slow down. Okay. Where'd they go? Oh no! They broke formation. They've caught on to my tactics. They understand that when they fly in formation, I have an easier time. They're learning. But unfortunately for them, my perseverance is stronger than their resolve to not be quacked. So they will be quacked if it's the last thing I do. No duck shall go unplucked. That rhymed, so it's true? I don't know, what am I even talking about? Oh yeah, get quacked. Oh yes, no feathers for you, no feathers for you, and no feathers for you. Any stragglers? Aha! You thought you could get away, but you couldn't. I was too powerful for you. I drank a protein drink this morning. Although that was because I was rushing out the door and hadn't had breakfast, so. Give me your feathers. Did I already pluck you? Yep, you're naked. Okay, I think all of the ducks are naked. Oh, wait, no, this one has feathers. There we go. They just don't end. There's so many of them. They're in the canyons. I'm getting distracted. Let's focus. Right, we were going to build a roller coaster. What am I doing? This ride looks popular. People are paying $5, which is good. Let's add a few more rides right here and extend the path down below. So first, this path to go down. Down, down, down in history, of course. Something like that. No! Delete those. Okay, now this can drop to the ground like this. As well as this side, although I think I may run out of room and... Nope! Run out of room on this side. There we go. Looks like the elevation changed a little bit. Yeah, because this one required an extra spot. Or no. 1, 2, 3, 4... No, never mind. I just had 4 tiles of space to do that on this side. I didn't realize it. Anyway, let's wrap this around the edge. Over there. Do something similar here. Delete that rock. Poor unfortunate rock didn't even know it hit him. Okay. A big ring. Now let's look at our options for roller coasters and do something I don't normally do, like the Alpine coaster. Hey, let's have this go ride the terrain actually. So let's start this slightly up in the air. Okay, let's actually start it over here. Whoops. Yeah, up in the air. So the path goes under it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One measly car, what is that? Give me all the cars. All the cars, I say. That didn't work. I think I just did the same thing twice. So make the station shorter. What do you mean I can't do that there? I thought it was going up. Why can't I? Oh, it has to go steep? Well, I'm confused now. Whatever. This is going to work. So have a huge, colossal lift hill all the way up the mountainside. So we're making use of all the space that we normally wouldn't build with. Oh, I get sloped wide turns. That's really cool. It looks like I can bank these, which is cool. And I think my cat is asking to leave. Is she pawing the door? Where is she? Okay, I lost track of the cat. I don't know where she went. Anyway. Large helix down, not up. Okay. I don't want this to go underground. Whoops, I don't want it to go underground. So let's dodge the mountain if we can. I think that cuts into it, doesn't it? Oh, good, we dodged it. Okay, large helix down. Oh, there's the cat. What were you doing under my desk? What the heck? I wonder how long she's been down there and I didn't realize it. This cat is a menace, I swear. Let me actually not turn that way. We need to start coming back out. So turn this way. Why can't I? Oh, I can't helix on like this. Okay, fine. I see how it is. Any other unique track pieces or elements? I don't think so. Oh, I spent all my money. Look at that. We actually spent it all. Well, let's fast forward the world again. This park is profitable and doing us many good things, and I suspect there might be some kind of award for selling our hippos. So let me, first of all, close this so I don't have a disaster. How are these hippos doing? You're not totally healthy. Do I have any candidates to release? You possibly? Okay, that was not 95%. You, no. We may have to give them a moment. Oh, here's one. What do you mean? It's 95%, isn't it? Oh, it must have gone down a little bit. Oh, well, never mind. Okay, well, back to constructing this roller coaster, I guess. Right. Where was I? Right here. I wish I had steeper slopes. Oh yeah, test. Let me watch these to get an idea of how fast they progress through the course, so I know if I need to bank any sloped turns at all, or if they're doing okay. Whee! Look at it go. Nice and slow, nice and easy. And a little mini drop. Then a hill there. So if you, I think real Alpine coasters have your own brakes. So if you were to brake here, you could actually stall. But this is a video game. We don't have to be realistic. Come on now. Here we go. So I think here I can get away with doing this. Hello, cat. What are you doing? That looks like it would go into the ground, so that's not an option. Let's not do that. Let's instead go this way. It's starting to pick up speed, so we have to not get carried away here. Let's turn this way. maybe absorb some of the momentum in a helix sequence. I'm out of money again. Fast forward the world. That's a good looking Alpine coaster, I must say. It's not really hugging the terrain that well, but it's not very easy to do that in RollerCoaster Tycoon unless I grab the ground in post and drag it up to meet the track. I mean, we're dealing with some pretty large track pieces that they don't play nice with the terrain. Oh, discus, cool. Now I think this is where I want to connect with the station. Never mind. No money. I don't want to wait. Let's take out a little bit of a loan and resume construction. Does this line up? Not quite. So we're going to make this a little tighter. There we go. Beautiful. And I think I want this to have a longer station so I get more cars, because this thing is so big that the throughput will be really laughable unless I do something about it. So I think what I want to do is, first of all, remove that. Instead of going up again, we're going to stay level. Seagulls! Come to the side here, and now drop. Hey, look at that. That works, I think. Maybe. That kind of... No, bad idea. Let's do this. No. Yes. Oh, hello, cat. Walking on my desk. And she jumped off the desk. If you heard a wobble, that was her kicking off of my desk. Silly animal. Let's drop this. We did not need to do that, apparently. Let's actually just... No! Flatten out. I feel like that takes longer than it should. Well, hold on a minute. Why does going down put me too low down? That's weird. Can I not... Whoops. Can I not connect this? Hey! That's pretty cool. I like that. Little helix sequence. It does... It means we can't add the extra tile I wanted. Screw it. We're not going to make a lot of money on this, I'm afraid. Sadness. Let's turn up the lift hill speed. Oh, no, not number circuits. Lift hill speed to 10 miles per hour. And hobba. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hold your horses, buckaroo. Slow the world down. All right, much better. Now, this is going to be rough compared to Planet Coaster, which I was just playing a couple days ago. And it's not even... And Planet Coaster isn't even as smooth as Planet Coaster 2 is going to be. So I'm excited for Planet Coaster 2. I just barely started playing Planet Coaster. And Planet Coaster 2 is coming out in just a few months. We're about halfway or 2/3 through September, then October, then November. So I'm probably not going to finish Planet Coaster 1 before Planet Coaster 2 comes out. Unless I go double time. I did answer one of y'all's... Ooh, that was a headbanger. Goodness. I think I just broke my cranium. I did answer one of y'all's questions about when RollerCoaster Tycoon 2 content was going to come out again, and I did say that probably I would go back to it after I finished the Wild expansion videos. But if I want to start producing, you know, as a YouTube content creator, I need to do what's smart for the channel, and the Planet Coaster 2 hype train isn't going to last forever. So I need to start producing content on it as soon as it comes out. Or else it'll be old news and I'll be up against everyone who was already there first a month earlier. So I may do Planet Coaster videos twice a week. Since RollerCoaster Tycoon 2 is finished, I did all of the expansion scenarios from Time Twister and Wacky Worlds. And once I finish this, I could just do only Planet Coaster for a couple months so I get through all of them twice a week, and then go back to RollerCoaster Tycoon 2 or 1 while I do Planet Coaster 2. I don't know. I'm thinking out loud here. Give me any suggestions or advice in the comments. Oh, what is that? I built this for nothing. It doesn't even... Not even close to the required stats. I mean, I didn't build it for nothing. It's a feature. It looks nice. It's an excuse to have multiple rides in the park or multiple roller coasters because I can't just build the bare minimum and then call it done. No! So drop this. No. Go straight. That should be sufficient, methinks. Now for this one, let's actually do the sand. Whoops. Go straight. Not sand there, though. I want this to be dirt. Drit. Dart. Dank, dusty, deciduous trees. What am I saying? $4.61, so $4.60 per admission. Okay, fast forward the world again. This took a lot of money to build. I need to pay my loan off again. So turn that down. Now let's color this because the colors are a bit drab. It says white, or no, it's a grayish color. It's not even white. Red and blue, I already used that color scheme. Let's go red and green. Maybe? How about monochrome? Because the ribs look silly. And then blue supports. Tried and true color schemes. Oh wait, no, this is an Alpine coaster. This is supposed to be like part of the terrain. So brown supports, gray rails, and I guess green works for the ribs. Ah, whatever, this will just be drab. It'll be boring to look at. And now, what I could do is grab the terrain and drag it up to meet the track, but I think I would be better served to get fancy with the foliage. Except that doesn't fit, darn it. Where can I place this? Right there, mate. Baobab trees, which are huge. They are very, very large. That is sufficient. Okie doke. So that's open. I don't see anyone riding it. We'll just hope the guests find their way over. There is no mechanic nearby for bumbling bobs. Well, I have a couple of them. They'll be fixed eventually. I should probably hire another one, though, honestly. So, new mechanic. Yeah, we only have 2. So, mechanic who is quite lazy. 60%, now it's 12%. Training. Now he is at 0%, but he is unhappy. So, one more session of training. Beautiful. Let's look at other roller coasters we could build, like a corkscrew, which is capable of being compact, kind of. Do I have a wild mouse? Da-da-da-da-da. Inverted wild mouse? I don't even know why it says inverted, because it's totally not. Ooh, looper. Looping roller coaster. I see some interesting options here, but nothing super... Aha! Small and compact to fit inside this space. Let's go with the spinning wild mouse. Oh, yes. The spinning wild mouse coming in clutch. With the same color scheme as the Alpine coaster. Okay, no, no, no. You're going to be solid red with blue supports. And you're not going to complain about it. Alrighty, I'm just playing. Let's go up. Actually, let's go like this. Is the chain still... Huh? Turn off, silly chain. So, big mega drop, and then not that. What was that? 113 to 100? I think we can do that, actually, because that was one thing I didn't realize was that the trains in this game, or these single cars, seem to retain their momentum better than they do in RollerCoaster Tycoon 2. That's cool. I'm digging that. me slow it down so I get a better idea of how fast this is going, so we don't have G-forces that are too strong. Like right there could be a potential problem, but I think we'll probably be okay. The first time I built this in RollerCoaster Tycoon 3, the G-forces were way too strong. But I think you never saw that, because that was my, if you've seen it, that was my first attempt recording, I think it was Ghost Town, and for some reason, my recording software didn't record it properly. It recorded like a corner of the screen, so I had to redo the whole video. But that was like a year ago, I think. Or not a year ago, like half a year ago? I don't know, it was a while ago. Still, I remember it being very annoyed. I remember being very annoyed about it, but it's not a deal, not a big deal now. I've had the music from Planet Coaster stuck in my head ever since I played it. I don't want to make this roller coaster boring. No way. Okay, we're losing momentum, so we're not going to... I don't want to make this stall. Whoops. Oh, jeez. Let's make that a little more gradual at the peak, because that looked a little gnarly going over the top of that, and I think we're in trouble. Let's go steep. There we go. Now we get to slip right under that. Up you go. Turn this way. I'm out of money. I'm out of cash. I am out of cash. Speed up the world. I have outspent my project. Still out of money. I don't see people riding this. Oh, there's someone. Okay, one person rode it. Not a whole lot of people showing interest. There's a couple. Okay. Well, some people are riding it, at least. Chicago Corner? What's a Chicago Corner? That's probably a bit of scenery under one of these categories, isn't it? Isn't it? Okay, right then. Let's try to use up the momentum by having a little bit of a switchback segment. Like this. I think I'm going to make this a little excessively long, longer than it needs to be, just for fun. Ducks, you're quacking in my ears. Oh! Quick question for anyone who is a fan of audio and audio quality. I have a very discerning ear. That's how I mix my videos, and I can kind of pick out frequencies that sound irritating or harsh, and I can kind of tune them down with an equalizer. If anyone knows what the heck I'm talking about, that's cool. If you don't know what I'm talking about, it's very industry-specific terminology, so I don't blame you. But my question is, does anyone have recommendations for studio quality mixing headphones? Because the ones that I have, they were never the best when I got them. I mean, they were marketed as studio mixing headphones, but from day one, they've always been uncomfortable. I get a headache if I wear them too long. These ones that I have, they're kind of beat up. They were never very comfortable, so I'm thinking of possibly getting a replacement, and while I do so, upgrading to one that maybe has better audio quality. And but anyway, do you have any recommendations? Anyone who has an affinity for audio engineering and how all that works? So let me know in the comments. I was thinking of maybe something from Sennheiser. Sennheiser is kind of, if I understand correctly, regarded as like one of the industry leaders, kind of the prestigious brand. Or that's a public perception that they've carefully crafted for themselves to fool people into buying them. Who knows? I'm not really in the professional audio industry, so I don't know, but supposedly Sennheiser is like the premier brand for headphones. And microphones, for that matter. I think this is where I want to be. Except it's not. I need to be lower. Let's add... We need brakes, for sure. And drop into the station. Now slow down, buckaroo. I'm not ready for it. No! Stop! Stop, I say. Right. Can this reach the ground? Did I build this too tall? Oh, good. Look at that. Beautiful. And this one can do that. Wonderful. Let's change the color of these to be green. Let me see. Green. Wrong tab. That's the lights. Aha. Green. And instead of blue, let's go green and purple. With yellow. Whatever the yellow is. Okay. All aboard. Now we get to swing back and forth like a pendulum all the way up the freaking lift hill. What is that sound? I don't know what that sound was. It's like a pneumatics kept engaging. Woohoo! Oh, that's disorienting. Whoa! Yikes! Woohoo! Oh gosh! Oh gosh! You know, what's funny is this isn't real and I don't feel it, but my brain sees it. I see it with my eyes. So it's like my imagination is filling in the blanks for what it thinks it should feel. So I feel phantom G-forces kind of wrenching my chest. That's so cool. Yee-hoo! Like a placebo? Not a placebo. I don't know what the right terminology is for it. I think you understand what I'm talking about here. Whee! Slow segment. Oh, that was jarring. Spin! Spin faster! Oh, baby. And then gently dropped into the station. Slowed by the brakes. Beautiful. That looks great. Oh yes, and the excitement is well above the minimum required to qualify. So, let's change the price. What was that, $6.96? Let's charge $7 per rider. Our first premier high-cost roller coaster, high-performance roller coaster. It's not even very big. That's the cool thing with these small steel Wild Mouse roller coasters is how compact they are. With that open, let's look at our objectives. The only one left is to release 5 hippos. Now, it's been a while, so unless there is a fundamental problem in the enclosure here keeping them from reaching full health, I should be able to release... Oh, shoot. Yeah, looks like there's something wrong with this enclosure, because these guys aren't full health. Shoot. Perhaps my inspector may have told me some things. Let me see. I don't see anything. Let's see. Habitat is not going, it's not where it should be. Hunger is fine, thirst is fine, social is fine, cleanliness. So the habitat is the problem. Does that mean they need more space? Is that what that means? I could give them more space a little bit. If I do this and this, that means that might help. I don't know. I may have to delete some stuff to give them more space to roam around. I'm not sure if the trees... I don't know if it's measuring the tiles that they're allowed to walk on for habitat, or if it's measuring the total space of the enclosure, regardless if they can walk on it. So, for example, this lake here, I don't know if that counts or not towards... Oh, this one's ready, I think. Release you. Yay! This one... Nope, not the tree. This one... Nope. This one, possibly. Nope, almost there, but not quite. This one... Nope. Aha! This one is ready. And with less of them crowding the space, that may improve their stats overall. So, yeah, habitat just jumped up, so that's probably all it was habitat. They didn't have enough space. So now with less clutter and with a slightly larger enclosure, I hope that'll solve our problem for us. Okay, this female camel is full health. Not pregnant though, so I'm going to release her. This one, Cecil the camel, is a dude. And he is healthy, happy and healthy, so release you into the wild. Let's check on the progress for these. We have released 6 out of the 8 camels we need to. And I think we only have 2 left. So we need to buy more camels to replace the ones released. Boop. Come here. Camel. What do you call a 3-humped camel? Pregnant. Pregat. Has anyone seen that video where it's making fun of all the people who say, well, I think it was Yahoo Answers or something, and all the kinds of different people who can't seem to pronounce pregnant or spell, I guess. It's just kind of silly. It's a funny video. You should watch it. I think my favorite is pregnant. Or no, preganinant, I think was my favorite. Pregaginant. Pregnart. I'm going to stop. I'm sorry. Let's replace a few hippos. A male and a couple females. Whoops, I am out of cash. People, fork over your money. Hand over your wallets and your debit cards and credit cards and social security numbers. There we go. One last little hippo. Now all these people keep walking up here and there's nothing up there to do, so I'm going to delete that. And all these people I think will... Oh, no. Okay, never mind. People are still... No, I'll just delete it. Delete that. All these people can't give me their money like this. Where are you going? Come back. Okay, never mind. Fine. That's a weird problem to solve. Or, can I make a no entry sign? Let me see. That's not in this category. That's probably in scenery items, isn't it? If I go to signs. Signs? Signs. No, that's in this. What am I doing? Bamboo. Is that facing the wrong way? That's facing the wrong way. Sign. How do I change the sign? Aha, no entry. That'll solve the problem. Hopefully. I just realized after all this expansion, I have not expanded my benches and garbage cans. So let's do that right now. A few of those. Every which and where, not to mention right over there. Okay, we need those over here as well, especially by the exits, plural, of these roller coasters, which have higher nausea ratings. There we go. Now we just flesh in all of these other spots. We should probably add another food court over here. The neighbor's dogs are barking again. It's the Twilight bark. 15 Dalmatian puppies stolen. There's not a whole lot of people over here. I think I need to build more rides to attract them. This spot here could definitely have some flat rides, which will probably help. We'll do that in a minute. Let's just finish with these garbage cans and benches first. Okay, that's sufficient. Oh, wait, no. Actually, I want some of those lights. Some of those lamps. Where is it? Aha, safari lamp. Maybe at some of these intersections, these junctions, lighting the way for everyone to see. And to you, Mr. Frodo, I give the light of Elendil, our most beloved star. May it be a light for you in dark places when all other lights go out. Did I even say that right? Elendil? Blah, blah, blah. I don't even know. I don't know. Me no. Why am I spending money on these? These don't even improve the park rating or anything. They don't do anything useful for us. Let me check the hippos again. With a bigger space, they should be okay now. Close you! This one is ready. Are you pregnant? I don't think so. Not pregnant, so I'm going to release you. Yay! We've been awarded a park rating bonus. Well, a lot of good that did. Do I get a breakdown for that? Aha. Rating bonus 97. I imagine, does that go away over time or does that stay? I'm not sure. Now the rest of these hippos are permanent residents, I think. Let's check on, I think these are all checked off, right? Oh no, I need to sustain this for 3 months. And I need 10 viewing galleries? Holy smoke, I did not realize that. Wow. I did not check my requirements very carefully, did I? Well, that tells me that two galleries in the same enclosure count, which is good to know. So, but anyway, we need more enclosures for sure. So I think what I want to do here for the rhinos is have this go maybe over the enclosure, then drop into it instead of going underground. I've done underground before, but this time I'm going to go over the enclosure. Nope, delete that. Like this. Then drop down. And I forget how long the, what is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 tiles is the dimensions for the largest of the galleries. Did I just not count that right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 extra. Let's make these narrower, actually. So these will be where guests view the enclosure from the inside, assuming I am allowed to do that, of course. I'm not even sure if I can. Let me see. If I grab this, I know they need to be electric fences because the rhinos are not very nice. They're kind of mean. The rhinos do be like that. Oh, snap. This doesn't work. It don't work, I say, Sonny. It doesn't work. Well, in that case, we have to go underground. No biggie. Let's connect the dots here. Let me just close this real quick. I need to figure out how this is going to work. Let's go. I need to grab this. Let's go underground. Grab this tool. Or no, this one. Drop this below. The neighbor's dogs are giving fabulous commentary. Thank you, dogs, for enlightening me with that information I really needed to know. There we go. No. No! I'm trying to build off... Gosh darn it. Okay, see through the ground. Paths. It's probably easier if I do this. Row, 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 dog. Row, 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 row. Row, 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 row. Okay, let's do what we did before. This tool, this tool. I want those 2 squares dropped out of the way. I may have went a little excessive, but that's okay. That rhymed, but not by design. There we go. I could even have a gallery here too, I think. A small one. Let me check. That's 2 by 2. Wrong dimensions, darn it. I want odd numbers. Okay, fine. Let's expand this. Make it bigger. Would this connect them together if I did that? I think it would, so let's not do that. I don't want these all to be the same enclosures. Boom! This is coming together. Yeah, something like that. There's a little more space here. Let's expand outward. Okay, now with that, let's add our galleries. Big one there, and perhaps, mayhaps, a big one right there. Yes, sir. Now give me that path, sonny boy. Come back. Yeah, something like that. Okie dokie. guess we can open these. Open. How many hippos do I need? Not hippos. Rhinos? 11? Okay. How expensive are they? Oh no, first I need a house. I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's grab a rhino house for this back corner way back here. Get all this junk out of the way. And we'll have one more somewhere like maybe over here. Perfect. Now, as these are going to be rescues, let's change the feeding frequency to often. Let's check our staff. She looks good. Let's give her some training. Not too lazy, not super unhappy. This one is very good already. Not too lazy, pretty happy. Okay, so this place is ready for animals. Let's find the rhinos. Let's grab male, female. Let's grab some babies. I didn't do that before. Babies are more expensive, but they're cute. So what was that? 5? Lots of rhinos. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I lost count. 1. Okay, slow the world down. I can't count when it's sped up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I probably should have been counting while I was buying them. Anyway, let's grab some more baby ones. And now I am broke. No more for me. Let's make sure these are all open. And I could probably charge a lot for this enclosure because there's so many animals in it. What is the max? $10? We'll have to find out if people think that's fair or not. Anyway, this place could do with a makeover in the terrain department, so while we speed up the world and let this place get sorted, or let ourselves earn money in the background, let's change what this looks like with some more of that terrain trickery. I don't know what the terminology for that is. I'm getting tired. I'm recording this at the end of the day. I usually record earlier in the day, but today, what time is it? Yeah, like 6:30. Oh well. Yeah, you two fight. Fight, fight, fight. I see so much poop. I think we need to hire more staff for this enclosure. There's too much. Too much dung to clean up. I think I made a few mistakes in a few spots. Huh. There we go. Beautiful. I don't see anyone coming up here. That's because of the sign, which I forgot about. Darn the sign. Delete. Now let the people in. Let them behold the glorious pen filled with the rhinoceros. Rhinos. What's plural for rhinoceros? Just rhinos? Or is rhino... Rhinoceroses? Rhinos is a shorter form of rhino... what am I saying? Rhino is short for rhinoceros. Rhinos is obviously plural, but I don't think that's the proper plural for rhinoceros. My brain hurts. Looks like people are paying. No comments, no thoughts. Still a bit of poop out here, but it looks like it's getting under control, actually. What is the breakdown here for health? Habitat is good. Social cleanliness is pretty high. So I think it's just a matter of nursing them back to health, letting them eat and do their thing. So I think we're okay. Gyrator. That's, oh, it's not right. Okay. Good to know. How are we doing here? We need 10 viewing galleries. We currently have 6. So we need a few more animal pens. Let's see. Oh yeah, how many more camels do I need to sell? I need to sell 2 more. This one is ready. Not pregnant, I don't think. Yeah, not pregnant. So, release. This one is another female. Let me sell a male. Curtis, the camel. Release. Okay, and with that, I think... Oh, the price is already too cheap. I never fixed it after I bought more. Whoops. Oh well. What are people's thoughts for this one? I'm not paying that much to go on the gallery. Okay, I think I've been losing money this whole time by not charging as much as I ought for these galleries, since I released my animals and never adjusted the prices properly. So now that that's fixed, we should see an influx of money. Hopefully. Anyway, let's get back to work. I think I did say we could add a few more things here, or we could have a small enclosure. What kind of animals do we get? Do we get any little ones? Oh, we got ostriches. Let's have a little baby ostrich enclosure right here, assuming they don't breed up too much. Because in my experience, that's what they tend to do. Nice little enclosure with a small herbivore house. Small herbivore? Here we go, small herbivore house. That takes up most of their space. Brilliant. Are you lazy? Yes, you are. Extremely lazy. But now you're not, because I gave you training. Now she's happy and efficient. Very good. Let's buy some ostriches. Ostriches, right. Or no, galleries first. Galleries. Big one there. Big one there. And, an off-centered one there. Why not? Or actually, no. I need that walking space for my ostriches, so just 2 galleries should be sufficient. Let's buy the ostriches. Male. Female. Female is probably too many. Oh, they're all holding their heads low, the poor things. Munch, munch. Oh, they're much happier now. Ew! Yuck! That was nasty. Right, let's give them something to munch on. Let's give them a mango block. That just, what the, just bouncing everywhere. Munch, munch, munch. Yeah, have fun with that. I need to do that for the other animals because I forgot. Y'all need stuff to play with. And no, not the lake. Let me grab that. Here you go. Here y'all go. For some reason, when the world is fast forwarded, if I grab this and I just click, it goes flying. What the heck? Okay, and it looks like the camels could do with some fruit as well. And maybe a ball. A ball that will eventually end up in the water, naturally. Yeah. and maybe some scrub brush. I don't think scrub brush or other quarter tile plants affect the terrain accessibility for animals. Let me check. If I go lens, yeah, look at that. So large plants block it off, but the small ones don't, which is convenient. So I can just place them everywhere. Let's do that here, because I know that it doesn't get in their way. And what other options do I have? Let's see, turn this off. Give me bushes. That's a scrub brush, which doesn't look like the... This illustration doesn't look like the actual model. That's weird. Tumbleweed. There we go. Okay, that should be good. We have a ton of money now. Well, not a ton. We have 8,000, which is decent. Thoughts for the galleries. No thoughts. I don't think anyone's interested in going out here. Well, that's annoying. Perhaps if we, as I said earlier before I forgot, build more rides. So, let's add some thrill rides. Like the discus. Discus is too big. Never mind. Let's build something else. Like the disco. Close enough. Splendidly umptious. Stats are 3.62, so $3.60 per admission. I think we should build some ATMs because I've seen a few guests with the thought that they can't afford stuff. So perhaps ATMs will fix that. ATM there. Or maybe a first aid stall by the exit of this thing. First aid. I also said I would have a food court over here, which I forgot, so we'll do that in a minute. Let's have another first aid stall over here. That was weird. It's like this support kept popping out. Okay, and a bathroom. Alright, let's add some small-scale flat rides. Maybe the snakety snake helter skelter. $1.85, so $1.90 per admission. And we have a little bit of room here, except that the path isn't accessible. Unless I do something like that. I can't do that, never mind. Because this is in the way. Unless, can I go under this? Hey, I can go under. Look at that. So if I sneak under there, now we can connect this up. Like that. Which means I can put a ride here. Wonderful, let's pick something nice. Like, let's see. The lasso. Or no, lasso's a bit smaller. Let's put that somewhere tighter. Never mind. I need to stop being picky about where I place stuff and just build. Just build, baby. Open. Look at stats. 3.78. So $3.80. $2.55, $2.60. I'm getting tired. I should probably wrap up this video soon. How are we doing with these objectives? I need 2 more viewing galleries to achieve entrepreneur level, and then I have to sustain this park rating for 4 months and release some rhinos to win. Oh, and I also need a second roller coaster with a high enough excitement. I don't think this one's going to cut it. Okay. So we need 1 more roller coaster, and we need a few more viewing galleries, so let's expand to this area and add another animal enclosure with additional viewing galleries and add another roller coaster. Okie doke. Whoops. Expand around like this. This will be a pretty large enclosure. And we're wrapping around it with the path, so there's multiple places to view it from. And what animals can I use that I haven't done yet? We don't have any predators. Although I always go with like tigers or lions. So let's do panthers. Panthers are cool. And they only require a chain fence, which is wonderful. So, chain fence! And I think the panthers would like to have a lush green jungle floor. So, let's make this rough grass. And of course I bled out to the sides. That was sloppy. Let me fix that. Duned sand. And maybe regular sand. Okay, we'll plant trees and such when we're done, but back to this, predator, carnivore house, here we go. Carnivore house, and this corner, and another, actually let's face them inward, so delete this. And that's 3 of these staff people. I guess we're going to fire one probably, so close that. And are you, oh, you're good. 1 session of training is enough to bring her down to 0. 1 more session will make her happy. This one is... Come here. Oh, I already got her. Let this one... Ooh, you're fired. Can't salvage that. This one... Kind of lazy, but not horrible. A bit of discipline brings her down to 6% laziness, followed by some training. 0%. More training. Still... I want you to be happy. Hard to please, jeez. Okay, now this place is ready. Let's buy some animals. Although actually no, let's actually give some points of interest. A fun place to live. Let's do this. Add some lumpy bumps here. Trap my employees over there. Kind of a ridge. And then maybe... going through the middle is a river of sorts? I don't know. It's something. Huh. That's, interesting. Right then. No, my water! Come back! There we go. That looks good. That looks very good. Now let me check that I didn't make sure... check if I didn't make sure. Check to make sure I didn't ruin too much space. Okay, they have plenty of space to roam, and I could place trees on these gray spots so they don't take up the walkable space as well. So let me grab, turn trees back on. Acacia here, acacia there. No, not there. There. Acacia everywhere. Okay, now baobab there. That should be sufficient, I think. Or maybe 1 more tucked behind the animal house. Nah, 1 more tree. Banyan tree. Big ol' honkin' banyan tree. Now it's time for animals. Animals, which can be purchased from rescue shelters. So I get a discount, and these animals get a second chance at life. It's a win-win. Let's have a couple of mated pairs. 4 panthers. I assume they would like a larger space to roam because they are big cats. They're predators. They need their space. Let's change the feeding frequency to often. Same with this one. Oh, they're running to get their munchies. Let's watch as they devour this meat. Oh, no, 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 no. I like how they lined up in formation before they started eating. Ew, that sounds disgusting. Was a fun little detail they programmed in, I suppose. Munch, munch, munch. Oh, I need to turn these lens off. Whoops. There we go. Much better. Ew! They both did the exact same thing at the exact same time, didn't they? Well, I heard it twice, but... Oh, this one's just struggling to come over. Anyway, let's add some bushes. As I understand it, the small shrubs don't affect their ability to walk around, so I'm just going to spam small bushes everywhere to really make this look like a proper jungle. Make it look like their home. Does this one affect the traversability of... No, it doesn't. Look at that. So giant ferns appear to not be a problem. Let's go with giant fern 2, just for variety's sake. And let's see. Kentia palm. Nice, thick foliage. Bit of wheatgrass won't hurt. Now, isn't this cute? Let's add our galleries and win Entrepreneur and finally move on to Tycoon level. Or at least start progressing in Tycoon. So, let's see. 4 panthers, I'm going to say $4. How about that? So, 1 over there and 1 on the opposite side. Boom. Interest rates have just dropped. Well, that's great, because I already paid it off, darn it. Or I guess I could take out a loan with the lower interest rates to build that roller coaster. So let's do that. This is all set in stone. Let's look at my options. Let's build something I like this time. I built weird stuff I'm not used to. Let's do something for me. And for you. Half pipe coaster. I already did that. Hyper coaster. Hyper twister. Inverted hairpin coaster. Nope. Inverted shuttle coaster. Nope. These are the same thing. Why are they... Huh. Looping roller coaster. I don't know if I've done a looper in RollerCoaster Tycoon 3. Or at least if I have, I haven't done very many. So, I suppose let's do one. Let's place the station over here. Make that train longer. Let's go 6 cars. Let's change these boring colors as well. We'll make this a blue roller coaster with white supports, I think. Oh, the looper gets steep lift hills. Cool. Good to know. Okay, now comes the part where I need to take out money and hold your horses. Don't start yet. You will crash. Okay, 10%? That's not much better. Ah, well. Just give me the money and let me build it. Why did I make a spiral drop? That's silly. Let's make a proper drop. Woo! So what was that? 65 to 38, 40-ish. And it looks like the looper has been given access to more inversions. That's cool. What's a vertical twist? We get half loops. Oh, it just changes direction. Okay. Vertical trap to steep. Why do I get Huh? What the? It does the same thing, but they're different heights. That's weird. Alright. Very, very, very strange. Right then. So let's not deal with that. Let's just level out again. And from here, I suppose, we could have a corkscrew. We're probably going slow enough that we can get away with it. Followed by a loop. Oh yeah, barely fast enough to make it through that loop, which I guess is how it should be. Now let's go up through the loops. Helix down, helix up. Okay, fine. Helix. Oh, helix twice? If I have momentum to pull it off, that's going to be cool. I don't know if we will, though. Let's see. This is the correct height. Let's just add some little mini hills for fun. And then corkscrew to the side so I have more space to come in. Come into the station. And we barely made it up to that point. Are we gonna stall here? No! Sadness. No! Okay. Bad news, Bilbo Baggins. Let's draw this back to... Come here. Okay, stay banked. Okay. It's surprising how fast this thing lost momentum. I have a feeling we're not going to make it through that corkscrew, are we? So let's retract all this. Okay, test again. Let's see how this progresses through. Maybe if I make the train longer? I honestly don't know. It does kind of struggle through the course of the track. So helixes, and then stuff like this is cool because of how intricate it is, but is it too cluttered to really make out what's going on? Especially with the limited graphic quality. I mean, the level of detail starts to drop, and I'm not even far away yet. Anyway, let me know in the comments what you think. Okay, this spot doesn't even need to be banked. It's too slow. Whee! Just crawl through that corkscrew, barely. I could use low friction mode, which will help it. Okay. What the? Stay level, I say. Okay, I've been told that my problem with the brakes is I was never using enough of them, so I'm going to try that. Although I must say, in my experience, it has always been that if I use, in quotations, enough brakes, it always stalls the train and it doesn't make it back to the station. So let's see what happens here. If it stalls, I'll maybe try removing one of the brakes, but then if the brakes end up not doing anything, then you kind of see the issue I'm having with these. Oh, I just remembered, I want block brakes in this. Hold your horses. Let's delete this last piece and replace it with a block brake. Yes, sir. And with that, I can turn block section on and give this a second train. Boom shaka. Oh yeah, lift to speed. Turn that up. All aboard! Woo! Let's go! And why did we stop? Oh, we were waiting for the train to get into the station. Huh. Whee! So low friction mode lets us use higher quality lubricants on the wheels, I think, which means it increases the running cost, but it allows the train to go through the course better, and it may also improve the reliability. I'm not sure, but it does seem like we're taking the inversions faster than we were before. So far things are looking good. Corkscrew. Oh, that was easy. Oh yeah, and these brakes slowed it to a crawl. Watch, it's gonna stall. Oh no! Don't stall, please! Don't stall! No! Oh, hey, there it goes. Alright, well, Maybe if I change these individual brakes to a higher speed, like 11 miles per hour, maybe that'll be the happy medium. Or maybe the first couple even higher than that. Alright, let's try it now. Let's see what happens. Woo! No, I meant to play. Why did it stall? The only thing I changed was that the brakes are... Oh no, it didn't stall. Laugh at me in the comments. I deserve it. What the heck? I was like, oh no, it's stuck. But it's because I hit the pause button. I was trying to hit the play button, I missed. And then I thought that it stalled. That's embarrassing. Let's change the speed on all of those. And close this. Now we'll see for real this time if I hit the play button instead of the pause button. Or actually no, I want to see how it progresses through these inversions with the low friction mode enabled. Oh yeah, much better. It's not as lethargic and ponderous through those inversions. Woo! Look at it go. Very nice. And not horribly slow on this little turnabout, so there we go. I like it. I like it. And the stats are about omen. Oh, there we go. 666. Now it's 669. I feel better. You know what 666 means, right? Anyway, once I open this, that will trigger... No, it won't trigger anything. It will trigger a victory. Okay, the park rating is easily 900. It's 972, but it hasn't been 4 months yet. And I need to sell some rhinos. So this roller coaster, when I open it, will check off one of those boxes, but it won't cause us to instantly win. So, boop, open it. Now you see, this is checked off. Let's set the price appropriately for this. The excitement, oh, it keeps going up, $6.75. So let's charge $6.70. Or let's just go, whoops, $6.50. We'll be generous. Because we are winning, we have tons of money. I don't see much of an issue here. Oh goodness, what a mess. We need hired hands. We need more people to help these poor girls do their job. Are you lazy? Is that what's going on? You're not lazy. And you're not lazy. No, nope. Here she is. Yeah, she's not lazy. Okay, they're just overworked. So, additional staff members who... This one's fired. Let's try that again. You are happy to be here and willing to work, so that's good. Let's hire one more just to speed this up. What a mess. These hippos are out of control. Not hippos, rhinos. Discipline for you, and then training. Twice. That should be good. These guys are fighting. What does your health look like? The cleanliness is not as full as it could be, which is probably why they're not ready to sell yet. So it'll be some time. We're going to let them clean that up. In the meantime, let's add infrastructure to the various parts of our park that we've expanded to. For example, we only needed one more enclosure. Hey, Panther became pregnant. Pan the Panther. We could add additional rides here. We could have a food court. All kinds of things we could do to improve this park. So let's do that. Starting with food. Let's have Chimkin. Let's see. Customer's choice. Increase all of these by 40 cents. Synchronize stalls of this type in case I ever build another one. Cotton candy. Delish. Red coloring? Isn't that just default? What? That's weird. I think I just turned that up way more than I was supposed to. What was this before? I don't know. Whoops. No! I'm clicking all the wrong buttons. They're too small. These arrow keys are annoying and hard to reach. Let's grab some drink stalls as well. Drinks. These are already synchronized, so I don't have to change anything. Wait, no they're not. No, they are most certainly not. Let's click on this drink stall. Synchronize fruit stalls of this type. There we go. Now they're synchronized. Let's add one more drink stall and delete this bench. Oh, look at this. So she's sitting on the bench, but if I zoom out, she disappears into the bench. That's a bug. That's a silly bug. And she's eating her cotton candy, and she's bobbing because the world sped up. Now it's fine. Boop. Okay, now with all these food stalls, or actually no, first I was going to say let's add benches, but first let's add scenery, not scenery, souvenirs. What am I even saying? That didn't sound good. What was that? I'm not sure I want to know what that was. I see bits of the fence are damaged. Huh. Balloons. Let's make these ones a deep blue. Let's have more balloon stalls interspersed throughout the park so we get that nice balloon release at the end. Let's make these ones red. Bright red. And yellow will go over here by the circus. Okay. Let's start the secondary colors now. Let's go with green. Green. Light green. Is that pea green? It's just light green. Okay. And purple and yellow. And this goes nowhere. I was going to put stuff over here, but I forgot. Let's get sidetracked real quick and add stuff. Give people a reason to come over here. What is that? That looks silly. Much better. Okay, open. Look at the stats. Not assessed yet. Give me the stats. Why is the excitement so low? Well, with the high intensity and high nausea, let's try $2 and see if we can get away with that. Uh-oh. I think we have a breakout. Or we could have a breakout. Fence around Perry Panther Jr.'s enclosure is too weak for that animal. Consider moving it to a stronger enclosure. But it's the correct enclosure, though. It's a wire fence, isn't it? We don't have a breakout yet, but we do have, huh. Interesting. Oh, look at all the babies they had. They had a lot of babies. Rambunctious fellas. Did the baby one just roar? That was weird. I don't feel like the babies aren't supposed to roar. Back to what I was doing. Let's grab those balloons. We were going to sell orange and then purple. Let's sell orange ones right here. Whoops. Change the color to orange. Beautiful. One of your enclosures still hasn't been repaired. We probably need to hire more mechanics. We only have 3. Let's put this dude over here close to it. Train him up so he's more efficient. And more happier. That's bad grammar. No feathers for you. Penny the Panther is about to give birth. That's wonderful. Okay, purple balloons right here. Why did I get 3 notifications that Penny the Panther is about to give birth? Is she giving birth to multiple cubs? That's this one. Let's see. What is going on? Why am I getting spammed with notifications about her giving birth? How many cubs do you have? Or maybe it's a bug. Roar. Rower. Cannot reach its animal house? What do you mean? Is she stuck? She's stuck under the tree. Yeah, she's stuck at an intersection, at a junction. Okay. We can fix that. You silly animal. Let's just, Oh, it's not letting me because she's standing on it. Okay. We are getting spammed big time. What the heck? You go over there, you silly animal. Now this can be fixed, I think. If I grab this. Okay, is this Penny? That's Penny. I'm guessing the panthers just appear, don't they? Roar! Let's faces on the wall. Yay! Peter the Panther. And that's it. All that fuss for one single baby. I can most definitely charge more for these enclosures now that we have so many panthers. Let's try $6. Peggy the Panther? How many are you? Huh? Paula the Panther? Okay, so she gave birth to 3 cubs, I think. Y'all are giving birth to too many babies. My enclosure's too small. I thought this was a big enclosure. It's most certainly not. It's too small for y'all. Goodness gracious. But I don't want my panthers to get stuck over here again, so let's revise this spot by dropping these tiles. Kinda, sorta. I think that should be okay. Yeah. Something like that. Okay, where was I? I think we got all the balloons we wanted. Then we were going to do benches and the like. I got so sidetracked. Garbage cans for all this littering the park. A broken enclosure has been fixed. Wonderful. Okay, benches. Where's my safari bench? There it is. Okay, let's accessorize this path. Okay. Splendid! Look at all these empty spaces that need to be filled. Let's fix it. Let's buy some scenery like trees and the like. Whoops. Trees are unchecked. Here we go. Banyan tree. The biggest tree that I have access to, I think. Seems like you can't go wrong with trees. Let's add another ride right there. Real quick. Perhaps a gentle ride, which we don't have enough of. Oh, we have the giant Ferris wheel. I never made use of that. Okay, not assessed yet. What are the stats, please? $2.70, not bad. $2.70 to ride the bumper cars. LA doorway? What? Doesn't even tell me where that is. Office walls? Chicago walls? LA doorway, is that what it was? This? Why do I get notifications for individual wall panels instead of categories of stuff? That's so silly. Anyway, I think these guys should be better now that the enclosure is much cleaner. So, why are you not healthy? Hunger and thirst are alright. Social requirement 5 out of 20. How many rhinos do we need? Yikes. Maybe we need a bigger enclosure. Okay. Let's buy more rhinos, I guess. See if that improves. Let's grab some babies. Although this may cause their enclosure to be too crowded, at which point I would have to expand, and I can't expand because of where it's located. I didn't think this through. Let's speed up and see if anything changes. Social requirement 5 of 20. I don't even know how to improve that. Cutest animals, yay! It's probably because I have so many babies. Huh. Oh, I should accessorize this area, and maybe have shops. Let's have a bathroom right there. Open it. And maybe a food stall. Or maybe a drink stall. Nah, food stall. Ice cream. Delicious. Okay, cool. Very nice. Now for benches and garbage cans in this spot. Safari bench. Okay, and I think we should have fences so people don't fall in here. Although I just remembered I don't think we're allowed to because they can't share tiles. Look at this. What the heck? Those are weird sounds y'all are making. Yeah, I can't put fences here. That's weird. And these two kissed, I think. Was it these two? I thought they kissed. Ew! Y'all are gross. Yeah, none of our rhinos are all that healthy, so that's going to be a problem. That's the only thing we need to win is releasing 11 rhinos. This could be a challenge, I think. I think their health is improving, though. I hope. It seems like. The social requirement still says 5 out of 20. Well, how do I fix that? How do I improve the social requirement? Do they need a variety of different kinds of animals in the same enclosure? Maybe that's it. So I guess we'll sell some of these. Maybe some that have lower health that are less close to getting to the point we need them at. This one's in good shape. This one running in circles. Hold still. Is also in decent shape. Okay, never mind. Well, let me just try this. Let me add some additional animals to this enclosure. Different kinds of animals, and see if that improves our situation. So, let's start with... Do I have giraffes? Do I need an individual giraffe house, though? Okay. How about elephants? What kind of house do they require? Oh, they require their own kind of house. A colossal house. Never mind. Never mind. I don't have room. How are y'all doing? Social requirement still says 5 out of 20. I don't know if that factors into the health, though. Let's compare it to other animals to see. Camel. Social requirement 10 out of 20, and their health is almost maxed out. So yeah, it's probably not related. Our rhinos are just not doing so hot for some reason. Stop fighting, you silly burbs. You silly burb. How are the panthers doing? We could sell some of these baby ones, I think. Because they have so many babies. Okay, sell that. And with all these additional ones, we could probably turn this up to $8 because we have so many panthers in here. After they gave birth to so many. No recent thoughts, I see. Can't afford the gallery? No, I need to add ATMs, I think. Okie dokie, ATMs around the park. Let's go. Let's do that. Let's put one there. Maybe put one in this corner. You can probably hear in my voice I'm getting to... What the? Why is that in the air? You can probably hear in my voice I'm kind of getting sleepy. So it's about time, I think, that we wrap this up. If my darn rhinos will start to feel better. There we go. Open that one. We have one right there. Let's add one. Where can I add one? Look at all these balloons. This is great. What is wrong with this person? Are you lost? Fleeing from Heather the Hippo? How? What's going on? You are nowhere near the hippos. This child is confused. Now they're arguing. And this garbage can is floating. I don't know why it's floating, but it was floating. Let's see. Replacement for that garbage can. And some light from Alendil, our most beloved star. May it be a light for you. I'm sorry, I'm going to stop now. Okay, close that. Close that. Okay. Hippos. Not hippos. Rhinos. How are we doing? Not much better than the last time I looked. What must I do for y'all to feel better? I just can't get them into good shape. What the heck? Wait a minute. Why is there a helicopter? What's going on? Slow down. Are you stealing my animals? This hippo is fine. What precisely are you doing? Lasso and reliability. Confiscating Heather the hippo due to extreme neglect. Who's Heather the hippo? Oh, she must have escaped and been stuck out here this whole time. Okay, fine. Well, I'm confused. I need to pay more attention to my notifications, I think. But I've been getting spammed so much, it's hard to look at them. Alright, well, goodbye, Heather. Have a nice trip. How are these goofy goobers doing? Still not healthy. What must I do, you silly animals? Okay, well, buying additional rhinos did not help, so let's sell some of the extras so they're less crowded. Okay. Ruby, Rosanna, Ruth, Renee, Rita, Skeeta. So we need to sell, or no, release 11. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 at the moment. So it may be a bit of time before they are ready. Do they need foliage? Does foliage factor into their enclosure? Let me try. Maybe that's what's missing, because my other enclosures have trees and this one does not. So I wonder if that's a legitimate cause for our animals to not be healthy. That's interesting if that's the case. So now they have trees. Let's see if that makes a difference. Well, it's probably too soon to tell, of course, but maybe some smaller foliage too. Let's grab this. Let's see. Giant ferns never hurt nobody. Giant fern version 2. Lasso 1 has been fixed. Great. Where's the wheatgrass? Is that this one? No, this is this one. Huh. Wattle wall medium. I'm going to guess that that would be found under Caribbean adventure walls? No, that's all stonework. I need to... Where's the daub and wattle construction? Colonial? No. Let's see, do I get anything obviously medieval? Atlantis? Nope. Brick? Nope. Yeah, I don't know where that is. Huh. Or actually, can I open it? No, it doesn't open it. It just opens scenery. How helpful. Okay, you rhinos. Are you going to feel better? Not really. Let's speed the place up. I don't have time to wait. I guess more decorating is in order. Or more rides. Yeah. Let's build one of these. Actually, did I save one? I think I may have saved a model of this. No, I clicked it again. No. Give me this. Twin Thunder, custom... Okay, fine. Custom track it is. Okay. Okay, I think I built that out a little too far, so we're gonna pull this back by 1. There we go. Now set this into test mode. That was much too fast. Goodness. So we can either... Whoops! No! We could either slow it down or make this taller. I'm gonna make it taller. So keep going up. Now then, how do you like that? That was still too fast. How fast is this? Holy smoke, 111 miles per hour. Why does the default too fast right out of the gate? What the heck? Okay, try that again. What do you got? Still too fast. Let's try 90 miles per hour. $90. Oh yes, perfect. That's exactly what we want. Let's change this to something different. What's yellow? I switched something to yellow, but nothing changed. Oh, it's this stuff. Okay. Okay, so purple track, I guess. White ribs. I guess it works. Open. Very high stats. Let's try $6 per admission. See if that works. See if anyone will be willing to pay that. Okay, I've got to stop unlocking scenery. Hold on. Science spending. That's this one. Let's see. Scenery. Turn that off. Quit it. Show elements. Turn that off. Pool slides and rides. We can leave that, I guess. The rest of these, I think, will be fine. Okie dokie. Let's check back on our critters. Come here, Hippo. You're too fast. Still not healthy. They're all like stuck. They've plateaued. Their enclosure is clean. They're fed. They have water. What is going on? Is it the social requirement? Maybe I should build more stuff. Or, I don't know. I'm taking drastic measures. Drastic measures are being taken. That didn't work. There we go. Look what I did. I look so janky. Now I can expand the enclosure to that. I'll have to smooth out the edges. Ugh, what have I done? Hold on, let's do this. That's expensive. Just cinch all that up. It's like sewing up a wound, and the color of the terrain certainly doesn't help with that impression either. Okay, it's not super obvious unless you look at it from this direction. So, what did I just do? Let's increase the size of this place like this, and buy an elephant house to go right on this corner. Now, hopefully, this will solve our problem. So let's buy some elephants. Buy a big male elephant, a female elephant, and some babies. Now hopefully this sorts itself out. Okay, let's see what happens here. Uh-oh. I think the scenery's in the way. Let's delete those. Let's delete those. Those. Let's delete those. Let's delete those. Okay, Hippo. Are you feeling better now that you have elephants? Hey, this one just went up. Social requirement is still 5 out of 20. So that doesn't appear to be solving it. Or if it is, it's taking its time. Let's buy more animals. Let's buy some large herbivores that require the same houses. Like maybe hippos. Or no, let's try camels. Just a couple of camels. And if this doesn't work, we'll just sell them. The elephant's social requirement is 18 out of 20. Do rhinos just need a colossal enclosure with more rhinos? What's the deal? Are there even any spaces large enough that would house so many? Because the rhinos can't traverse over these ridges, so each of these would have to be its own enclosure. Or, well, no, that wouldn't work. I was thinking I would split them between multiple enclosures to have more rhinos, but that completely defeats the purpose of having more rhinos, which was to have them all together. Best animals, yay! A lot of good that does. Elizabeth the elephant has become pregagant. We need more staff, I think. There's too much poop piling up, which isn't going to help us. Yikes, you're fired. Too much poop. Lazy. And train her up. There we go. Why is this janitor so unhappy? Discipline for you. I've already trained you. Now he's happy. He's been fully trained as well. There are too many animals in this enclosure, I swear. And the social requirement has not improved with additional animals by the look of it. So, I guess we'll sell them. Maybe after they give birth. This one can be sold. Oh, whatever. I don't need it to give birth. Elizabeth the elephant, consider yourself sold. We'll sell this. So just let me sell. Okay, delete that. Now you silly elephants can be sold as well. I like how the baby elephants are the size of the rhinos, almost. Maybe they need more animal houses. Maybe I don't have enough. Maybe that's the problem. So let me buy another one. Large herbivore house. What the? Did you see that? It's like chopping out of the ground. What the heck? That comes with another feeder lady. You are extremely lazy, but not super unhappy, so we're gonna keep you. Train her up a little bit. Boop. Now what's going on with the terrain here? I think we need to smooth that out. There we go, fixed it. Ah, my gosh. Okay. This place is making me confused. Your health is not improving. What must I do? Pam the panther has become pregnant. Pregnant. Maybe they need toys. Hold on. Ball for you. Ball for you. Mango block. A rock. A tire. What do you want? Mangoes for everybody. Frozen ice mangoes. Nothing is improving. Grr. Okay, one of them just ate, I think. The reliability of chair swing 1 is low. I suppose we could increase the inspection frequency and hire more mechanics. Yeah, we only have 4 in the whole park, so more. 1 there. He's like, no, I hate my job. Well, what'd you sign up for? You just barely got hired, my bro. Okay, you're too lazy. Fire. This one. Oh, look at that. Smiles and already happy and efficient. So train. 3% laziness. Let's turn that into 0. Yes, sir. 0% laziness. Our park rating has gone down, probably because of, let me guess, litter and vomit. I thought so. Let's hire some handymen to fix that. Okay, this guy, kind of lazy. Yeah, he's too lazy. He's 48%, which means that discipline won't help, and I would have to do too much training to fix it. As opposed to this dude, 49%? Can I discipline that? Nope, still out of reach. I think the previous one was 49 too. Okay, you're fired. 30%. I can work with that. Train. Train again. 28%. Very good. Training for you. Why is this guy unhappy? Okay. Let's have some more janitors over here where I see lots of vomit. Yuck. Well, maybe not so much. There's some here still. Oh, that guy just got it. Well, maybe that was all we needed was a few more. Let's hire one more just for good measure, especially, holy smoke, this area is a mess. Look at this spot. Well, what's even the point of the garbage cans if you're all going to throw it on the ground? Oh, sadness. This guy is not horribly lazy. He just needs some training. Boom! 0% laziness, and much happier. Our park rating is going back up. The litter and vomit penalty is only 420. Heh, 420. Yay. Okay. Rhinos, you better be shaping up. No! No, what is wrong with you? I can't sell any of you. You're all just struggling. I may have to pause this and Google exactly what's going on because I am at a loss. I cannot figure out what the heck I need to do for these guys. I guess I'll sell the camels. Sell this one. And maybe buy more rhinos. Maybe that's what the solution is. What's the... I do know that the elephants, we only had 4, and their social requirement was fine. It was like 18 out of 20, so maybe I just need a crap ton of rhinos? I don't know. Let's just spam them. Gotta spam them all, gotta spam them all. Now the inspector's gonna tell us that it's too crowded, probably. Why are you running in circles? Paisley the panther. The fence around Paisley the panther's enclosure is too weak for that animal. Why does my inspector keep telling me that? I used the correct fence type, wire fence. Or maybe the babies are more rambunctious. I don't know. Let me see. Panthers require a chain fence. Yeah, it just says chain fence. That's what I have. That's weird. Huh. Fence reliability and fence condition are pretty high. Animal Keeper 16 is thinking about quitting. Well, why is that? Oh, because you are lazy. Lazy. Now it's down to 30%. You know what? You're fired. I can't fix broken. There we go. Let's try again with somebody who is actually wants the job. 22%. You know, I sound like a horrible boss. I mean, I deal with jobs that I don't like. Oh my goodness, this place is so messy. Russell the rhino. Russell the rhino because its health is very low. Oh, that's because he's new. And it looks like it's not improving because we have so much crap going on in here. Let's switch all of these feeders to often and hire more animal keepers. Oh my head, maybe I just have too many rhinos. Social requirements 6 out of 20. Well, that was improved. Although I just remembered, I think I came to the conclusion that the number of the social requirements didn't actually factor into the health. Because other animals' social requirements were very low and still had very high health. So I am thoroughly confused. I don't know what to do. I don't know what the problem is. Oh, my poor head. Let's hire some more animal keepers to try to get this place under control, though. Training for you. Drop you right in the thick of things. Oh, you're fired. Training for you. Yay, cutest animals award. Yeah, so I think disciplining an employee subtracts 50 laziness, I think. I said I think twice for some reason. But yeah, I think it subtracts 50. So if I have a staff member with 49% laziness, because it's too low. You can't subtract 50 from that without going to the negatives, so the game doesn't let you. So you just have to give them training, but you'd have to give them more training than someone with 50 or 51 laziness, because if you discipline them, that brings them down to single digits, and then you just train them once, so it's cheaper. So people in that mid-range are just no good in this game. It's better to have extremely lazy people and discipline them, or people that are not very lazy, like this one, 12%. And the first thing she did was fall face first into the animal dung. What is wrong with you? Okay, with a massive influx of workers that'll hopefully sort itself out, let's watch time-lapse style as they all clean it up. Safari Toys 2 has broken down. Well, that sucks. That doesn't fit. Huh. Bad idea. Close all those. That rhino just walked into a tree. I thought you couldn't walk in there. Huh. Well, the Animal Protection Agency is stealing my babies. How sad. I literally don't know what to do. Which one is it? Oh, that one. Can I click on it? Oh, I can't check. I can't check its health. Never mind. Due to extreme neglect. Well, most of them are pretty okay. It's kind of just average health. I am thoroughly stumped. I'm going to pause this and look up exactly what's going on here because I cannot figure out for the life of me what's going on. And here I was saying that I always win, but if I didn't have Google, I can't say that I would win. I'm stuck. I have no idea what's going on. So I guess it'll be a seamless edit, so you won't see, but I'm looking away for just a second to peek at my phone and check. Alright, after looking at some forums, it looks like the rhinos just don't like each other. So, I need to separate them. That's weird, that's not intuitive at all. But I guess, I need to separate these guys into different enclosures. So I'm going to move you over here. I think we have to nurse them back to health and sell them one at a time, or have a bunch of different enclosures, and I'd rather not do that. So let's speed up the world. Or actually, at least after I get rid of most of these guys. Get rid of you. Get rid of you. So, I guess rhinos are territorial, and they don't like each other. So having too many in one place makes them unhappy and restricts their health from going up, I think? I don't know. Or I don't know if that's connected with the health or if that's just the social requirement. But we're going to try this because I am desperate. I am desperate for a solution, and things are not working. Okay, most of my rhinos have been sold now. These two are like... There's 3 rhinos stuck together. What the heck? Sell you. Sell you. No, it's just 2. Never mind. Raw the rhino. Okay, that's... What is that? 3 rhinos left? This one is in with the hippos now. And he... If we speed up the world... I don't know if the 5 out of 20 is a stat that fills up. Because I feel like that would be here. Maybe 5 out of 20 is an indication of how many neighbors he likes to have. Which if it is, that's very interesting, but... anyway, let's let that simmer in the background for a minute, and we'll check back on them. Let's beautify this park some more. With, scenery. Yeah. Right, let's try this. Scenery. Actually, do we have ride events? We have an oil derrick, which we could place. That doesn't fit. That doesn't work. I have a feeling there's nowhere this will work, unless... Okay. So this links to... How do I tell it where to link? Maybe a link there. Right, so now it'll be triggered. There it goes. And, now what? There it goes. Ha! That's not realistic at all. Anyway, we'll put that there. Let's look at some of these other options. Temple Boulder. This is one that might look good with the Alpine coaster, except that I don't have any room to build it. Or I could build it up here, but then it would have to be supported. Yeah, that looks terrible. Yeah, never mind about that. That's a bad idea. Can't go wrong with plants. Let's just plant lots of trees. The easy way out. The lazy way out. It means I don't have to put effort into actually putting scenery down. Okay, baobab. Baobab trees everywhere. Okay, rhinoceros. It is time for you to show me if you feel better about life. No, it's worse. Well, crap. What about these ones? This one's not much worse for wear. I am so stumped. This one's doing alright, so what's her deal? Why is she so special? They're not hungry. They're not thirsty. Cleanliness is maxed out. What could possibly factor into the health? I'm so stuck. Okay, after Googling again, it looks like I was on the right track. I just need to get rid of more of these. We can't have more than one male in an enclosure, so let's sell this guy. Or actually, what about this guy? This gal. Female. Female. I think the most we can have in a single enclosure is 2. So sell everybody. And sounds like males are just trouble, so I'm going to sell the male. That's not a male, but wherever they were. Robert. Sell you. And I think they like to have other animals in the enclosure with them, so sell you. Is that 2 rhinos, or is there another straggler hiding somewhere? 2 rhinos. Nope, there's one more in there. Roberta the rhino. Oh, it's actually going up. Look at that. Health is rapidly going up. I think that was it. We had too many rhinos in the same enclosure. Well, that's... I finally figured it out. I mean, I didn't figure it out on my own. I had to consult the internet. For crying out loud. What about this one? Maybe this one needs another rhino. It needs a companion. So we have 3 in here. Let's move one. You get relocated here, my friend. Now, I think they want other animals with them. So this house is extra. We don't need it. I'm going to sell it. And replace it with a giraffe house. Let's see if they like giraffes. Okay, giraffe house. Now let's buy some giraffes. Actually, no, give me a female one. And a baby. Okay. Do we get zebras? I don't think we get zebras. Interesting. How did you all get stuck back there? Oh, they're drinking. Okay, the waters are in the back. That's interesting. Is this guy going to be stuck now? Oh, good. He's finding his way out. But I have a feeling this needs to not be in the corner. It needs to be in the middle somewhere. So, delete! Let's buy another one. Okay. Now these new hires that came with the house. No, not the fern. Is that you? Yeah, that's you. Okay, you're fired. We don't need you. Looks like having all these extra animal keepers was not the solution, so now they're just chewing up all of my money. So we'll have to purge. We'll have to purge them. Like this one. After all this training, and you became 1% lazy. Consider yourself fired. Terminated. Kicked out. You're fired. After all this money I invested in you. I'm just playing. This rhino is not in good shape. Still not getting up there. Well, what went wrong? It seemed like they were doing okay. Requires large herbivore house. They have 2 of them. The enclosure's pretty clean. It's just the social requirement that's not good, it seems like. Ah, I'm so stumped. I'm confused. This one seems to be doing okay. Not even close to the level I need to release it, though. Yeah, I'm hopelessly stumped. It is year 11 because we've been recording for so long, and most of it has been fast-forwarded. My gosh. And we're super rich, too. $46,000. So I'm going to consult the Googles again and see what the heck I'm doing. Well, the online guides I've consulted really didn't share much. They just said to just buy 2 rhinos at a time, so I guess I'll sell the giraffes. So goodbye, giraffe. Goodbye to you, and goodbye to your baby. And I think they gave birth to the baby while I was looking away, so all of you are gone. Take that. Okay, I think I still have just the 2 rhinos in here, and they are not improving. This one is still stuck below the required amount. This one's getting kind of close, but they're both females. I wonder if I need a male and a female for them to actually reach the maximum. But actually, no, this one's getting really close. What's changed? Was it just because I sold the... I think it's because I sold the giraffes. Hey! This one's almost ready to release. We're going to be here so long. My gosh. I have to do this 5 more times. Oh, yes! Yes! Get out of my park. 1 out of 11. Oh, glorious blessed day. What the heck? You rhinos were more trouble than you're worth. I swear. This one is almost there. Yes. Okay. 2 by 2 it is. Okay, well in that case, time to buy 2 more. Rhino, male and female. Let's let them do their thing, and now staff are going to be a serious problem because I don't need nearly as many staff as I have. So, with only 2 rhinos in this giant enclosure, so you consider yourself fired. Same with you. Are you a good one? Oh, you're decent, but you're fired. This one is 0%. We're keeping you. Her companion. Wait, let me see. Are those maybe the last ones, actually? Okay, we're keeping them. How are these rhinos doing? Finding something to scratch against. Scratching. Maybe they don't like sharing an enclosure with the hippos. So I guess we'll take care of them as soon as these 2 are out of the way. Because they're still fueling up, it looks like. Well, this scenario is how do I say that? I've met my match. I had to get help, because I don't know what I'm doing. Although, to be fair, this is the first time I've ever tried to play it, so, and I'm here recording it. So I guess I should be fair to myself. There's no one who ever said I can't look things up. Let's sell donuts. That was a very random thing to say. Customer's choice. And turn these up by 40 cents. Okay. Synchronized stalls of this type. Now let's sell safari hats and balloons that come with it. Okay, drinks. How about lemonade? That doesn't fit in the shade of that tree, so lemonade here. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. Oh, my head. Okay. Okay. We should probably have a bathroom up here. Let's add that. Bathroom. Maybe an ATM, so people can keep spending their money. Wait, is that backwards? Nope, it's not backwards. It just has no symbol on here. Oh no, it's the RollerCoaster Tycoon 3 symbol. Cool. It's just all rusty and rustic, hard to see. I also read on those forums some advice that I should set some of these janitors to only take care of garbage cans. Because if they're always sweeping, they'll never get the garbage cans. So this guy will be only set to garbage cans. I think it's better to prevent the problem than to spend all their time cleaning the problem. Or let me find one more janitor and do that to him. Janitors. Janitor number 10. No more sweeping for you. You are a garbage man now. Hello, Rhino. Are you ready to release? Yes. Ready to release. What about you? Are you ready? You're ready. Okay, before we buy any, let's move these ones over to their old enclosure because they're kind of plateaued. They are not feeling it because they're sharing space with the hippos. And apparently they hate hippos because they're not healthy as a result. So, y'all need to get healthy. And get healthy fast. Ah, my poor head. Look at all these ducks. See if I can quack one while they're going so fast. Oh, there we go. Got one. Gotcha! No feathers for you. Okay, let's see. Yeah, look how fast this filled up. Just by having only 2 rhinos. And how is some kid who's trying to go through all these scenarios supposed to guess that? My gosh. Okay, you're gone. You're gone. That's 6 out of 11, I think. Yeah, we only need to do that 5 more times. So let's see. Hippo, not hippo, rhino, male, not male, or here we go. Not babies, I mean. Roy and Ruby. Our panthers are giving birth again. Do I need to separate you? Look at all these babies running around. What's the price on this? Should be $10, I think, for how many panthers we have. Okay, my inspector is convinced that these fences are not strong enough for the enclosure, but it's literally said wire fence, wire or chain link fence. Maybe there's a mistake and this is the wrong kind for panthers. Huh. Interesting. Look at all the baby panthers running around. It's so cute. We have 1,000 guests in the park. Look at that. Very cool. Where did my rhinos go? There's one. This tree just gave birth to a rhino. Health is fast improving by the look of it, so that's good. What else can I do here? Look at all this empty space. We could fill this in with something. Let's look at our scenery. Turn off Atlantis. Turn off Adventure. Turn off Western. And turn off Dinosaurs. Mud hut? We have like a little village here. Oh, termite mounds, cool. And I think that's it. We have exotic birds. Burb. The burb is a werb. Oh, this ant is enormous. Look at that. Colossal ants. Jeez. Maybe a giant locust could share space with one of these fellers. Oh, it's alive. Well, it's not alive. It's animatronics, but it looks alive. It's breathing. Look at that. It's pulsating abdomen. I always used to think it was funny how wasps would constantly flex their abdomens like that. I was like, what are they doing? Like, are they posturing with their stinger or something? Because, you know, the stinger is on the tip of their abdomen. But I think it's much simpler. They're just breathing. I don't know why it took me so many years to figure that out. But yeah, the wasps are literally just breathing. That's why they do that. It's very funny. How much money has this earned? Total profit 13,000, 3,000, 4,000, 1,500, 764. Yeah, these are big earners. Look at that. And how much money have my staff been sapping out of my account? Staff wages? Yikes. That's my biggest expense. By a lot. Okay. Well, I think these critters are ready to sell in a minute. Stop fighting. Oh yeah, 100% health. Consider yourself free. This one, not quite as healthy, but still healthy enough. Boom! Now we need to sell 3 more, so 2 more cycles, and we will win this. Finally. I am so done. You can probably hear it in my voice. I'm like, I want to go to bed. I want to have dinner. I enjoy this game, but this scenario is a royal headache, I gotta say. Okay, close those, close those, close that. Is there space I could really use? I could try to branch out here, but I have to extend the path over there or something. What could I do up closer? Maybe some bugs. I like bugs. Let's build bugs. Bugs is precious. Like a giant praying mantis. Looming on the hillside. Where can I put this guy? Maybe in the enclosure. I used to keep praying mantises as a kid, actually. I kept them as pets. And I would catch grasshoppers from the yard and feed them to them. Let's see. Giant mosquito? Ew. Yuck. I don't want no mosquitoes. Ooh, scorpions. Scorpion doesn't move. Aw, man. What about the spooter? Okay, there's no rhyme or reason to what I'm doing. I'm just spamming. Let's not do that anymore. Let's check on our critters. This rhino is getting there. What about this one? Also getting there. Very good. That's what I'd like to see. And the social requirement number doesn't change. I think it's not supposed to change. It's more it's telling us that they like to not have a lot of people around. So if I look at the hippos, for example, their social requirement is 17 out of 20. So they're chill, they're social, they like having other creatures around, or at least of their own species. The ostrich, 14 out of 20. How about the panthers? Come here, panther. 7 out of 20. So the panthers aren't such a big fan, by the look of it. But they keep making more of themselves, so I can't really do much about it. And it looks like my staff can't keep up with the poop, so I'm going to sell this baby. Sell this one. No, come back. No! Come back. The world sped up. Okay. Whoops, too far. Whoa, no, not too far. Let's check on our rhinos again. Almost ready. What about this one? Almost ready. Not quite there yet, but almost. I wonder what this ride looks like to ride it. Let's hop aboard and try it. It's a bobsled coaster, so we get to kind of slide around the inside of the track once we're deposited off the rails. There we go. Never mind. It doesn't really look like we're doing that much. We're just, coasting along. Woohoo! Well, maybe it's doing it a little bit. Where it kind of, swings back and forth. Oh, yeah, it is. Whee! Bonk. Okay, rhinos, are you ready for your new life? You're not. This one is, though. So, release animal. This one is a female. So let's get... Oh, he's thinking? Alright. Let's buy another male to be a companion. The last male. The last rhino. Oh, my poor head. We have 9 out of the 11 required to sell. I'm so tired. I've been working too much. I worked a long shift yesterday. I did a 16-hour shift. Well, technically it was more like 17 and a half hours because my replacement came early. I think this guy needs a companion, so let me grab another female for him. There you go. So now they'll keep each other company, but we only need to release one of them. And this place needs to not be $10 because we only have 2 animals in there, so... $1.50. That should be fair. Right, folks? Give me your money! Anyway. Fast forward the world. How do these rides look when they're sped up? Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Out of control. Okay, enough of that. This is boring at this point. I'm just going to skip to the end. So, see you in a couple minutes. Well, from my end, it's a couple minutes. For you, it's instant. But you'll see it. Well, as soon as we sell these, or not sell, release these guys into the wild. It looks like they're getting close. Almost there. Where's the other one? Maybe the other one's there already. Oh, yeah. Here's the big moment, everyone. We're finally... Yes! We're finally done. And now the game's like, oh yay, you get a new coaster design. I don't care! Look at all the balloons. Oh, so fitting. I am so done with this place. I just want to go eat some chicken. Or, I already had a hamburger today. Let's see. Pop that. Whack-a-mole. Oh yeah. A fitting end to a crazy scenario. And the forums that I looked at that kind of helped me figure out what I was doing told me that this isn't even the hardest scenario in this expansion. The last one is harder. I'm in for it, but at least I understand how the animal care system works a little bit better. And that different animals have different social requirements, and the social requirement does, in fact, affect their health. So, that's good to know. So going forward, I think it won't be so difficult. So even though this is technically not the hardest scenario, now that I understand that, the so-called hardest scenario won't be so hard, I expect. Everyone, thank you so much for sticking with me to this point. This is a 3-hour... This video has been 3 hours and 20 minutes or so. It's been over 3 hours. If you're still here watching this, you're an absolute legend. Mad respect. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for supporting the channel and for all the positivity in your comments and your likes and your feedback. I love all of you and I appreciate you, and I'll see you in the next video. So, thanks again, and so long, everyone.